Oh shit, hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome one and all! How's it going, guys? They're not Brody Creeper, I think just hasn't, I wasn't spotted yet. Hello everybody, how's it going? Hello Creeper, hello One Toast, hello Bonus, hello Ray, hello. Hello. How's it going, guys?
Gaming.
Gaming. Why are we gaming?
Be gay, do crime. Call it gaming.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Hello everybody, welcome to an episode of Hot Takes. Welcome to episode 31. Is everybody ready for today?
Abba.
Is that an answer?
I think royalty is relative.
Royalty is relative, got it. Okay. Well, hello Bonus, how are you? How'd you get here, all that stuff? What do you do?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to get shot. I want to get shocked by people.
Yes!
Press the button and shock me.
Yes, so for everyone who doesn't know what he's saying, because he's probably eating something right now, we have a shock button for Boneless. Enough points and you get to shock him. This is gonna be a fun Hot Takes. This is gonna be great. Luna, how are you? How do you get here, all that stuff?
How did I get here?
Yes.
So I was hiding behind a dumpster.
Why? Okay. Continue.
And then I saw the pestilence.
The pestilence. Okay, is this like SCP right now? What the shit? The pestilence?
Yeah, and then the SCP the plague doctor SCP started walking towards me, and I thought I should run all the way to hell and back before I saw your door open.
I mean, I can't disagree with your planning, but ow. No. Ray, how are you? What are you doing? How'd you get here?
Yeah, somehow snatched me out of the crystal tower. Thank you. That actually saved me from a whole lot of hell.
I mean, yeah, I guess you owe me for this one then. Bonus, how are you? How'd you get here? And what do you do?
I make YouTube videos. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
We got the first shark in the night.
Oh, fuck.
I wonder who did that.
Break that button. Pull the lever, Clark.
I did.
Fuck. Okay. Yep.
This is gonna be a fun Hot Takes. I'm not the only one getting punished today. I am so ready for this.
You got debated.
I wonder how
Seriously, debated right now. Oh, this is gonna be a fun day. This is gonna be a fun Hot Takes already.
Yeah, but there's saltines with no salt. It's weird, but they're good.
Yep.
They're just like... They're just teeners.
That reminds me of MREs. Like...
MRE? What's wrong with MREs? MREs are pretty good, aren't they? At least I heard people said they aren't that bad.
The chili back is good. The four fingers of death, I would not wish on my worst enemy.
Okay, I guess there are like certain ones you just don't want to mess with.
Apparently. Like this. Doing it to somebody, it actually gave them a bruise.
Wait, what? Chicken fingers give people bruises. I don't feel like those are chicken fingers. Those are weapons of mass destruction. But I think it's time we get ready to talk about these topics. If you guys are ready. Hey, Robin, how's it going? Let's move to the booth.
I'm gonna have to move so fast.
Just move this way.
You're hiding under the table. Hi.
I did. You
Alright, you might need to move so you're not getting slapped in the face by a tail.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah,
I cannot chase the layers.
Yes, you can.
No,
click on. As you move.
Yeah, no, click. Left click on it.
Yeah, you're good.
There you go.
And now you have my tail in front of you.
That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, no, Silence's tail is very. I swear.
Do not kill anyone in chat with your cup of death, okay? Please. We have stuff to talk about this week. We got lots of stuff to talk about this week. This is gonna be interesting. Ow. And it has begun.
Well,
it has begun.
I'm glad I avoided that.
It has begun. If everybody's ready, you guys are ready for the topics of the night?
Gamer.
Ray, are you good? You kind of look like you're just staring. just staring, you know.
You look like you're gonna
sneeze.
sneeze.
I have seen things today on Twitter.
God, you look like you will.
I've seen a lot on Twitter.
Okay, good Carboito. Please don't kill me. But we got our first topic of the night, and it's the one everyone's been talking about. I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm talking about now. Did you guys hear about this submarine?
Submarine, control it with a dual shot.
The submarine.
It was no. It wasn't even a DualShock. It was a Logitech
It was a
or
Logitech.
generic.
It was a Logitech controller from the Xbox 360 era. Mhm.
It's actually not uncommon for submarines to be controlled with a fucking with a wired like dual shot controller, like something like
Sorry, what?
really old.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
You'll
this
get one
time,
later.
this time the only connection they had, like they didn't even have the option for wired.
Uh-huh.
It was literally just wireless. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay, our whole submarine is going to be
Wireless.
completely wrecked because we don't have AA batteries on us. Well,
I know.
Yeah.
it's just goofy.
Honestly,
thing was
it was
goofy.
the entire thing was gonna be doomed from the start. Let's be honest. The entire thing was doomed from the start.
Look what happens every time I go to get a cracker. Look at this. Whoop.
Kind of like, ow! Hey, Dina, how's it going?
I've heard,
I'm not a
I've
copycat
heard
Moxie, damn it.
that it was billionaires on the submarine, and I don't know what they all did to get their money. I heard one of them was really bad. I don't know about the rest.
Yeah, you want to know about the
Um,
thing? I will tell you about the thing. So what happened is this guy running a company where he would take people down to see the Titanic, and he'd take them in his little submarine he built. The problem is this guy had like the worst sense of safety direction ever. Like all of his stuff basically came out of like stuff you could probably buy at freaking, Hallmark or some shit. That you could go and buy this shit, basically. It's not like pre-approved, it's not like titanium or anything like that. It's literally just stuff you could go. It's like sheet metal, basically. And he made this thing so cheap because he called it innovation, and innovation is supposedly, too many rules block innovation. Like, stupid. But yes, he basically ran a thing to where you'd have to pay $200,000 per person to go down to see the Titanic. And people did this. What's sad is because these guys who were really rich decided to do this. One of them had a son who was like, I don't feel like this is safe, but let's go down. And really? Wow, that's like a mood killer. I'm not even gonna kill. What the shit, man? That's like a mood killer. But yes, freaking, it was one of those things of like, you feel bad for the kid who had to go on that, but at the same time, you kind of not feeling too bad for the freaking billionaires because, well, I'm pretty sure if you're dumb enough to go into a boat that looks like it's gonna fall apart, it's not the best idea. Why? Way to switch them. I know, right? Way to switch the mood, good boy. It was like flipping, flopping. What the shit? But yeah, but basically, yes. The main guy who's actually the CEO of that company actually died on that submarine. So it's
I
like,
will give credit where it's due. Like, he put his money where his mouth is.
yeah, he put his money where his mouth is. It just cost him his life. So, I can't tell if it was I think at the end he literally is the proof that he was wrong.
I mean, like he kind of fucked around and found out. I
He
mean,
did.
like he had multiple experts on his team tell him, "Yo, this isn't a good idea," and then he did it anyway and fired
Yep.
those guys.
Yeah, he had experts
And,
saying this isn't a good
yeah, I don't
idea.
know.
This is
Okay.
like a very bad idea. Gets fired, and then he dies. Wow.
Wow.
By the way, just so Boneless doesn't get shocked, I'm not refunding anyone's points no matter what today. Just to make sure Boneless doesn't get shocked.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Wait,
It's not bad,
wait,
but
you
it's
said
not
it's
that
not
bad.
that. You said it was not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Fuck. Hi.
I'm sorry, you let me open for that. I will though. Don't you dare. I will start completing these things if you start trying to do that, Legion. I swear to God. Spin to it. Don't you dare. I swear.
Oh, God.
Corboido, no. Don't shock Boneless too much. We need his brain. We don't want to end up like Frankenstein, but premature. A premature Frankenstein. Yeah. But yeah,
That just sounds terrible.
it does sound terrible. But then again, there's been a bunch of Frankenstein ripoffs. Remember Frankenweenie when it was a dog?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
Why do I remember that?
I don't
You
know. I
got
don't know.
debated. You got debated. You got debated.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna start making those custom bits. I need to make all those custom bits now. I get debated a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Seriously, I'm getting bonked too? Why? Why? Why am I getting bonked? What the shit?
Me and Shai are now married.
What? When did this happen? How did this happen? Ray, help me.
Like 5 minutes ago, you don't remember?
Help me, Ray.
You were there.
Ray,
But
help.
wait, yeah, you did have a copious amount of Jack Daniels. I got it.
I don't drink.
That could have fooled me because you had a lot of it. Or was it the pineapple?
Hmm.
Did you spike my pineapples? Ow.
They're pretty spiky in the first place. I don't know what to tell you.
I think that's
Sons of
spicy.
bitches. Sons of bitches. Either way, Rick, are you guys ready for the next topic? Because honestly, I think the submarine topic kind of explains itself. Rich guy gets in boat, rich guy dies in boat, basically.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
sometimes
yeah,
it
well,
takes a second house.
There are some things that have gone off of it.
Uh-huh.
If you want to continue talking on it, there was some really awkward comments that were made about it. So
Wait, yeah, what's
apparently Bao made a comment on it.
Oh, yeah.
And made a joke about it, and it did not go over very well. And a bunch of people in her chat
Mhm.
kind of went kind of rabid.
I think it's one of those things of bad timing with jokes, honestly.
Bad timing.
Bad timing.
Yeah.
Like, let's be
Yeah, in a
honest here.
word,
It's not,
edgy
it's-
humor.
Yeah, let's be honest. The submarine kind of imploding isn't great. Let's be honest. It's not a good thing that had happened. But at the same time, you can't feel too bad for the people on board. At least not all of them. You feel bad for one, but not all of them. People imploding is not a fetish, damn it. It's not a fetish. I swear.
Oh my.
Oh, that's good.
That is not.
That's good.
No. But no, like, it's just, I don't know. Like, you can't feel bad for everybody on there, but you can
Well-
feel bad for, like, one of them at least.
I
Sounds
mean,
like,
you can. You probably won't, though.
I know. That's the problem.
I feel
It's
bad
so
for the
far removed from
passengers.
society that it's like,
It
whatever.
is. And honestly,
Yeah,
yeah, plus, you know, honestly, I think it's better to implode than suffocate, I think. You know?
Oh
Watch
yeah,
the
they,
Titanic, man. They got him.
The Titanic killing
yeah.
rich people 20
It's been over a century. It just keeps going, man.
over 100 years later, still killing
Yeah.
rich people. Damn. What the hell?
yeah, just
Wait,
Yeah,
is that
based
like
on
one of
what
those Call of Duty things where you like get a frag from beyond the grave?
What?
What is that called?
That's,
What is
life,
that
that's
called?
called
think
life
it's-
after death.
No.
from the grave.
From
I
the
remember
grave,
From
yes.
COD.
I remember one of the FPS
Oh
games
my
having a really funny name for it.
I think it's called From the
What
Grave,
was
actually.
Yeah,
What was the
called
Halo
From the
one?
Grave.
Greetings.
Yeah, from the grave.
Greetings.
Just the Halo one?
We've been called meat bags. Does that count?
Hi Saki. That's one of my That's one of my people. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes
Is that
sense.
Is that a fetish? Being called a meat bag? Is that a thing?
If you're a robot.
Maybe?
I'm sure
Maybe.
that's a thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think there's a fetish for anything, honestly. So, I mean, that could be. Maybe it's like a
Is that
demoralizing
what Rule
one.
34 is?
Yes.
I mean, if it exists, there's probably a fetish of it.
That is fair. That's 100% fair. You know, you're not wrong on that regard. Oh gosh.
Rule
Well,
34 exists for a reason.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. There's a reason. and it's
Titanic Rule 34. I'm looking that up right now.
No.
Oh God! Don't
Please.
tell me
I need
what
to
you
find
find.
it.
I don't want to know.
No.
We're gonna do it on my phone.
Are you guys ready for the new topic?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. Get it over where? Yay, it works. Okay. So. Really? Bye. Oh my gosh. I just need to listen to this now.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Okay.
drawings. I'm not looking at that anymore. That's a shame.
Okay. So, ow.
The-
Really? Like, yo, chat, can I talk about the topic or leave you bring it up? Because I'm about to bring up the topic and I get hit in the head, I get bonked, and someone plays a saxophone. So like, okay, so the
You need
topic
to have
is
like
what
a
I'm
beans
saying.
redeem.
I do. Wait, what's a beans? Wait, what?
There's just a guy that screams like beans or something. And like beans just
That's
Beans?
like okay. That's like the same level of having the guy that screams "sex in a tunnel" on there as like a sound bit.
it's kind of epic.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's like literally on the same level.
It's epic though.
I mean,
it's poggers,
that's
right?
poggers. What counts as being poggers? I'm very curious now.
My little pod cam. Oh, pod cam.
Yo, chat. Question: what counts as being poggers? Is it like a level? Is there a measurement?
I think fetish on
That doesn't count as being poggers. At least I don't think it does it? Oh my gosh, does it count as being
Look,
poggers?
if you are bold about being yourself, you're poggers of my book. So
Okay.
I guess it worked.
Okay.
So that way, if that's your definition of it, then what's the difference between being poggers and being based? Like,
They're the
are they,
same.
like, they're the same.
Based is pog. Based pog. Based is
I'm into
pog.
that.
wait.
I'm down
There
with
is a
that.
difference.
I
There is a
agree.
difference.
Okay, this is the topic. What is based being pog or is pog being based?
I'll just say this much.
What?
Pog does not get you landed on government watch list. Base does.
What?
Wait, no, I was
How'd you end up on a
Pog.
government watch list?
question.
Submarine pod.
Yep.
Let's go down to the Titanic.
Do I count as being based?
Well, I mean, you have hot takes. You're probably already on a watch list. Let's be honest.
Yay! I like being on watch lists. People will watch me then. I gotta get some viewership out of this, okay? If the only viewership I get is the NSA guy, hello, Mr. NSA man, how's it going? Shh, he's watching
Government-funded
us.
viewing.
Government fund. Wait, does that? Wait, if I actually get like an NSA agent watching me, does that mean I'm government funded? I'm a government
no,
sponsored
you-
YouTuber.
I hate that thought process.
You hate that thought process.
It appears in the chat. I have another Rule 34
Okay.
topic to look up.
Oh God, no. What do you mean?
Oh god, no. I refuse to look up that Rule 34. I will not look that up. I know too much already. I don't want to know more.
Is it shocking?
Ah!
I'm honestly. Oh shit.
Sorry, I'm having way too much fun with that. That's actually really fun. That's sorry, that's just really fun.
Come
I'm
on and
sorry.
slam, and welcome to the jam.
Oh gosh.
You
But
gotta say it
These
totally.
planes didn't land.
my
Oh,
question
oh,
is,
oh.
it's like, what is it? How do you become based or poggers?
Some idiot on the internet says so.
So if I say to all of you guys, do you immediately become based in poggers?
I think
Time
it
to
could be
look up that.
topical based in poggerness too. We have to factor that in.
And you have to factor in the fact that you can be more or less pog in any given moment.
But I think we can all agree 99% of Twitter is definitely not based or poggers.
No.
The fact that I have to get off of Twitter to regain sanity tells me that it is not a good place.
It is not based poggers.
Agreed.
It is technically an L. It is not pog. It is not based. It is L.
It's an L. There are too many ratios. Can we unmath Twitter for me real quick?
On Matt Twitter, yes.
Wait,
They need
speaking
to
of
find
based,
this
are we going to talk about all the Reddit protests? Like, is that a topic that we're going to cover today?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah,
Oh.
you know what? We were talking about
Because
that
like
actually.
that shit's funny.
Because let's be honest, like, if you want to go into it now, we can start about it if you want.
Well,
Let's go for it. Let's talk about these sexy pics of John Oliver.
What?
Yeah,
I did not know-
there's a
wait,
bunch
Nani?
of subreddits that are turning into NSFW subreddits,
I mean,
and I can't remember which one, but all they're allowing posts about anymore is just
Uh-huh.
pictures of John Oliver.
okay, that's weird. Okay, but no, let's talk about the Reddit stuff. So what happened recently was Reddit actually introduced a new thing that would screw over third-party apps to use Reddit? Because the third-party apps were actually doing better than the Reddit app itself. So what happened is Reddit decided to change it to where that would technically, you'd be fined $1 million a year, basically, in order to do that. and no company's gonna be able to survive that. So basically, like, it was getting rid of third-party apps that use their thing, right? Well, they decided to have a protest about it, but the problem is they protested it and gave an end date to when they would return. So yeah.
If I
And there's actually a lot of subreddits that I follow that still haven't come back.
Yeah,
They didn't announce like a
not
date,
all
it
of
was just indefinite.
Oh yeah.
Well, some of those subreddits they have been forced to reopen by Reddit too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's when we get into malicious compliance. There was one that I saw that they were forced to open back up by Reddit.
Uh-huh.
And so they opened back up as an NSFW subreddit.
Oh
It's
my
interesting as fuck. They opened it back up as a porn subreddit. That's it.
Oh my, wow.
I mean,
It's epic.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's funny as shit, not gonna lie.
from what I had seen of it, I thought they had added an absurd fee. It wasn't really a fine. It was that they were just gonna charge you that much, and it was gonna be a bitch.
Okay, so to break this down, this does kind of fall into some of what I do also at work. Not for an outside agency like Reddit, but you know, API calls.
Yeah.
What they were doing is they was charging a fee per, I think it was what they call per transaction, which or per call, which basically means
That's
you
bull.
request. No. This is actually industry standard. Even Twitch does the same thing for the apps that access it. So, but it's like.
Okay.
I imagine it is a fetish for CEOs, but basically what they do is they charge like a fraction of a cent per call. But when you think of like a cent, it doesn't seem like a much per call. But when you start dealing with thousands of calls an hour, that adds up very quickly.
I mean, you're not incorrect on that one. I think it's just one of those things, you know. It's one of those things.
Yeah, what it really feels like to me is like even Discord's starting to do it. It's like they're asking for a handout, and there is a lot of funding crises going on in the background that we're not seeing, but we are starting to see stuff like API call charges, or there's like even Discord's doing a subscription push.
Oh my. I mean, I think it's one of those things of all these platforms that we all use are starting to try and find out new ways to monetize, and it's just not going over too well. Let's be honest, like the Twitch thing, Discord's the whole name debacle going on, Reddit doing
Screw
its
that
thing,
name
like
crap.
also YouTube and all this other shit. They're all trying to change ways of how they monetize themselves, and it's just not working. Like what they had was somewhat stable. And now
the way
what
YouTube changed was unironically just better for the creator.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So what YouTube did is they took part of what was in the standard a standard monetization model for the base model and put the user funded stuff to an easier to access tier, which is good for creators in a tangible sense, and they still have the more advanced stuff at the standard level it was at.
Oh, why do they cost bits now? It's because everyone was spamming them so freaking frequently. Sorry, I just had to make sure they had at least a little bit of bits on them.
Yeah, from what I've seen with YouTube Shorts monetization is also that's really, really weirdly monetized.
Honestly, it's weird. Like,
oh yeah,
where like once you make it into the Shorts partner program, all the shorts get like the same money per, I think it's per view though. Like, so what normally happens with YouTube channels is that you get paid for the ads that play on your shit. But it's different channels with different types of content on them will get different amounts of money for the same amount of views. But with shorts, that's not how that works. I'm not fully aware of it, but it sounds awkward and silly and painful for the shorts creator, to be honest.
Shorts are weird.
I know.
Shorts are hard to make. I've been trying to make some shorts. It just has not been working.
Well, I know a little bit about what goes on for that monetization. I've been observing other creators wrestle with it and share their thoughts about it. But basically, the shorts, they have their own like separate pool they get monetized out of.
Really?
So it's not like they get a share of every ad that runs across there. I mean, that's part of the regular partner program. But they get a smaller pool, and because it's a lot shorter content, that's why they have the or views so much higher because they expect you to get more views because it's like 30-second content versus like a 5-10 minute video.
Oh shit! Ah!
Mhm.
What the? Oh, thank you for the new follow. Thank you for the follow. Wait, what? Thank you for the follow. Bad. Honestly, I'm Batman. I see calculated cannons. I follow a simple man with a group half two girls, half one and the other of themselves here. I know I'm an imp. No, I'm not. I'm not on that level. I'm an imp. Great day and stream. Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, for what we were talking about. Sorry, my brain got scattered real quickly.
Monetization in Reddit.
Monetization and oh god.
Basically, we just got into like tech companies being really weird about paying the people who make the content. That is the reason that people go to their website.
Yeah, it's how to put it? It's one of those things that I feel like they're trying to change the way they do it to get money, and it's honestly how to put it. I feel like they should run YouTube as like we get this much as long as we keep it stable, like update it here, update it there, make sure it's stable here and there. You know, after that, it's just kind of stable, and you just make money off of it like that. You know, just make it stable, and then just watch the money come in. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. It's not because of what they're doing now, but because of how these a great example is Reddit. They was operating on venture capital for a long time. Now, because of that and ad revenue kind of becoming a trickle and not a flood, they're kind of like, we're not in a good spot. How can we do this? And they don't really have a plan. So they're just kind of doing things like throwing spaghetti at a wall.
Throwing spaghetti at a wall? Wait, why would you throw...
Yeah, see what sticks.
Yes,
yeah.
See what
So-
sticks.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, the reason why that saying exists is because if you throw a spaghetti or a noodle at a wall and it sticks, that means it's done.
Why would you throw someone else's noodle?
You know, I think I'm gonna try that tonight.
What?
If a spaghetti noodle is al dente and you
Ow.
throw it at a wall, it will stick. The reason I
Ow.
know this, I do not know, but
Ow.
I remember learning. Somebody was like,
Ow.
"Yeah, if you really can't
Ow.
tell if a noodle is done, just throw
Ow.
it at something. If it sticks,
Ow.
it's done."
I did it all the time as a kid with cooking ramen
Ow.
just because I wanted to aggravate
Ow.
my mom.
God, I've never actually had...
Is it like when you throw a piece of cheese on a baby's face, like it just sticks right there on the toddler's forehead?
I
Yeah,
have
if it's
quite-
done. If it's
okay,
not
I
done,
have-
it'll fall.
I have so many
If
questions.
it's not done, it'll
Why-
fall. Yeah.
Why are we throwing cheese at toddlers' faces and throwing noodles at walls?
I have no idea, but I've seen so many videos of
Throwing
it.
noodles
Wait.
at walls because only done noodles will stick to walls.
No. Boneless, tell me that again. There are videos of people doing this?
They
Yeah.
put them on, they put them on Tink and shit. They just fucking they grab a craft single, they just whack right on their kid. I'm like, what?
They do it with
That's
cats.
funny.
They do it a lot with cats.
Yeah, they do it with cats too. They do it with I've seen a couple with dogs.
I'm
But
gonna
like the
be
ones with the little kids are super funny because the kid is like, oh,
I'm gonna be,
What?
I'm gonna
Why is
be
there
honest.
cheese on my face?
I'm gonna be honest. Alright, the next generation is completely fucked. Let's
I
be
think people
honest.
I thought I'm gonna be
that's why I'm
honest.
not having kids, homie.
We were fucked starting from Gen Z. Gen Z was already fucked.
I am not dealing with that.
Funny story. Gen Z are teenagers now. They're teenagers and like in their early 20s.
Oh god. Wait, Gen Zers?
Yeah.
I'm technically-
Yes.
I te-
Technically speaking, I am Gen Z. I'm 22.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm Gen Z. Bonus, are you?
Fuck.
I thought we were Gen X.
No, I'm Gen Z.
No, being born in the year 2000 technically makes you Gen Z.
Yes. This man is thinking so hard.
Sure, I don't know. Every single time I've looked up generation, like
The numbers
actual
are always
charts of,
different.
like,
I
when
swear to I
it's
It's
swear.
always
so
different.
weird.
Yeah.
Generations are weird.
But all the ones that I've seen last time I looked were like 1993 or 1995,
Shit,
where
that's
where the start of
Kapoya,
Gen Z.
What do you mean we're mid? We're not that mid, are we mid? Do you think we're mid?
According to
I'm mid.
Oh shit.
according to
you don't have agree
this,
with them.
Generation Z
Mid.
started in '95.
Gen Z started in 95. How old are you? No, not really.
Now I'm considered a late millennial.
Oh, gross.
A light millennial? What's that?
Late.
Late
mid 80s, basically.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah, I'm the old fart here.
I have a piece of cheese.
nom
Why are you
Numb
eating
it.
cheese right now?
numb it
Why? What's with the cheese?
because it's nummy.
Like I said before we started, I'm getting really jealous of those people in that fucking submarine.
Oh my! You need a talk, man. You need a hug. I feel like you need a hug.
Yes, I.
This might come as a
Give me a
shock to
big one.
you.
Just give me a big one, man. Oh shit.
Sorry, he goes to give you a hug
Yeah,
and you
yeah, yeah.
shock his ass. Yeah, you know, I gotta be honest. I feel like
At least
I
it
need,
was something.
yeah, it was something at least. But I think I need to do this real quick.
Oh my lord.
Uh.
I'm trying to eat. Fuck. Ow.
God.
I had to have fun with it a
Oh
little
my
bit.
god.
I may have accidentally pushed it like 3 times. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that was 3.
Oh gosh. But are you guys ready for the next topic? Because I've got some pretty good ones.
Yep.
Okay, I have a new topic for everybody to talk about because it's very interesting and I want to ask this one. Sorry. When is it inspiration and when is it full-on copying? When you're doing like when you're taking inspiration from another VTuber.
Or is there any specific type of situation we're putting this in?
Like model-wise, character design-wise, generally like that. When is it inspiration and when is it copying?
There is a gray area.
There is a gray area. I want to know what your personal opinions as copying is.
I'd say copying would be under the realm of everything is the same and can be drawn from somebody else's character, like the same character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have I didn't have that issue with this model, so I couldn't tell you my exact drawing the line with that point is, because I literally went out of my way to be unique with how my model is, so.
Ray, what about you? What do you think? When is it copying and when is it not copying?
I tend to look at the fair use standard as kind of my barometer of, is it actually copying or is it drawing heavy inspiration? So
Yeah.
so I kind of like, okay, is it distinct? Does it have features that are clearly defining it as different from the originating thing? Like is the hairstyling different? Is it a different pattern, a different texture? So if there is a clear, distinct difference, even though it might have a similar profile, then it is different.
Oh, okay.
But
So
if it's the exact same or like clothing style, exact same everything, it's just different color, then you got a little bit of a problem.
yeah, I feel like when it comes to me, like when it comes to copying, it has to be, if it's like the same color scheme, if it's like the same sort of like aquatic style design or not aquatic or like same style, same like topic and everything like that, I think then it starts to be copying. But I don't want to like go flat out and say anyone who has like a suit, a tie, who's a demon from hell at the same time. It's like that's what it's like. I don't want to go too broad with it, but if you could kind of tell it's copying, maybe it kind of should be, because usually copying, in my opinion, is very obvious. There's inspiration, which is kind of obvious, but then there's also like copying, which is basically blatant.
Well, one thing I know on that is it happens a lot in Hollywood. Like even The Simpsons kind of ripped on themselves for it. They you can kind of rip off a character from another show, make token changes to it, and it legally be a distinct character from the original.
Yeah, because technically Family Guy is technically a rip-off of Simpsons.
And Simpsons rips off on itself as the cop, I can't remember his name.
I think it's Mo?
Well, apparently,
No.
no, the cop. It's been so long since I watched Simpsons, but basically he is a very derivative character, and he's almost generic, but he's very distinct for the world. So like it can't be copyright struck.
Exactly.
Basically.
But that's the point, is like, copyright when it comes to like copying someone or not copying something is very much a gray area. What do you think, Boneless?
Yeah, let's look at your avatar, right, Sai? Like what you use Okay, I say Avatar because I'm in VR chat right now and I'm kind of spacing out, alright? But like, your model inspired, okay, by Hell of a Boss.
Yes.
You didn't just like look at a picture of what's his name?
Moxie.
You didn't just look at a picture of Moxie and go,
Belly
okay,
Jinx.
I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. Like the horns are unique, the tail is unique, right?
I mean, I try to make it unique.
If you were to just like, you know, copy his face one for one in like a freeze frame and then use that as your character's face, that's obviously like across the line. Like I think it's pretty obvious when it does happen that something is literally just like a lazy attempt at trying to capture something that's popular.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the way I look at it with like YouTube videos is I take inspiration from like Vice. I like the way that Vice does their videos. I don't agree with them, but I like the way that they edit. I like the way that Fia does her videos. I like the way that Thrill does his videos. And I just kind of like try to like merge all of that together because nobody's doing that right now. And that's just kind of my thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just inspiration from everywhere. And I think that's a good kind of choice. Rather than just like, oh, Vice makes this thing, I'm gonna copy them one for one. Or, oh, Thrill does this, I'm gonna copy him one for one.
Yeah, no,
You know?
it's like copying one for one isn't the best option. I feel like inspiration and copying are very different things, if that makes sense. Like, you could tell when something is inspired, but you can also blatantly tell when something's really just copied one for one.
Yeah, and like it's so varied. Just like the spectrum of like digital art, like it's so varied. You can't just say like, if this happens, it's a copy. No, it's just more of like a feel thing. You can obviously tell when somebody has just gone a tad too far.
Yeah. Would you want to say, Luna?
I was gonna say, especially with VTuber models, I think if you are getting close enough to somebody else's design where somebody's like, the silhouette's the same, the colors are the same, like the same face shape, the same everything. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's very obvious when you're copying, because the biggest part of being a VTuber is in my opinion, is being yourself as your character, right? Yeah. So why would you want to be someone else? It becomes very obvious when you do.
That's fair. That's a fair point, honestly. I just think, like, sometimes it's very hard to see inspiration and then copying, because some people just accuse that inspiration of being copying. Like, what is that? I literally have a button that says Copycat Moxie and people throw shit at me. So, yeah, I get accused of being Moxie all the time, but I'm like, I'm not a Moxie, but I get accused of being it all the time. Like, I'm not Moxie.
If somebody says that your model looks like Moxie, they haven't watched Hell of a Boss.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Because I'm very different. Like, he usually has like a black, outfit. I'm not gonna go into it because I already gone into it basically every stream. But yeah, like, it's one of those things I've been trying to think of, like, because I'm very curious how everyone else defines copying inspiration, because there's very different lights. I've seen people go like, if it has the same color scheme and same idea or concept I have, it's clearly copying me.
At that point, I could be Okayu. At that point, I'm Okayu.
Yeah. That's the thing, like
it's very obvious I'm not.
Yeah.
If we bring it down to like a core level, you do realize that like 89%. Okay, maybe that's just a random ass number, but a large majority of VTube models are just like anime girls with cat ears.
Yeah.
I'm not even a cat. That's one of the things. I went out of my way to be different.
I mean, you don't even need to be the cat or anything. Like, let's be honest. If we're gonna be like super in depth about it, just be a little bit like, playing devil's advocate here. If we're being purely honest, any sort of VTuber is technically a ripoff of whoever did it first.
You know, that's what I was thinking about when I put the damn ears on. I was like, who was the first person
to ever
to put
be a
ears on an anime girl? Like, what? Where did that start? Because it's such a big trend.
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up. You guys keep talking. I'm curious.
Yeah, I do believe that's what classifies as scenes affair, where it's an idea or generic thing that is more an idea, and you can't copyright an idea.
I think more so just like there are certain things that are kind of landmarks in the development of an aesthetic Like if you look at guitar playing, okay, guitar playing for the longest time was acoustics, and then it moved to electrics because people were getting drowned out in shows. So they moved to electrics to amplify them, and then it just progressed from there and there and there. And like over the course, you see like definitive artists who kind of change the expectation around that culture. And I think the same thing happened with anime. The same thing happened with, I mean, music just in general as a whole. You know, everything just constantly moves.
Oh yeah, of course. There's a difference between or a generic idea, like a great example, like a space opera. There's a very big difference between just a generic space opera than your specific expressions, like Star Wars, Star Trek, Farscape, or so on and so forth.
What is Farscape?
It's a cult classic. I would highly recommend you go back and watch it.
I don't know, but I did figure out apparently who the first anime girl, cat girl, was.
Oh, yeah?
Neko Musume. In 1936, Neko Musume's experience at a rival Kimi Shibaya. But it was like the first anime involving cat girls. So yeah, it was.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. It's just kind of interesting.
Yeah, like I was super curious. The first anime cat girl was back in the 1939. I'm impressed.
Wow. That was during World War II. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's crazy.
1939 is when the first cat girl was in anime.
I'm curious.
stuck
When
around
was
that
the
long.
first? When was the first instance of a dog girl? Then, because I know the first instance of a Bintu girl that I could find was Japari Park, because they just made a bunch of animals into girls, and a Binturong just happened to be on their list of animals. But other than that, Binturongs are not a used animal for Gajinka type stuff.
Okay, so like to put it very simply, with how they rank it out is technically America didn't get any sort of semi cat girl until like Catwoman, and that was in 1940. We missed inventing cat girls by 1 year. Damn it! The Japanese beat us to the cat girls. Damn
The
it!
Japanese. Man.
I'll never forgive the Japanese. I'll never forgive the Japanese.
They started the trend.
You see, they started a trend, and in order to compete, to make sure U.S. men didn't go to the Japanese side, we invented Catwoman in order to, prevent, in order to prevent them from winning. We needed cat girls of ourselves, and now we got one. Why did you move closer?
Huh?
Freaking Ray moved closer as soon as I was talking about cat girls.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like this.
That's probably wise.
Yeah.
I'm dying. Oh, allergies are killing me. But yeah.
If you die, I'm taking over the place and I'm putting pineapples everywhere.
Pineapple.
No. What? Did you just say pineapple?
Pineapple.
I thought you said pineapple.
Pineapple?
Pineapple.
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 What is
Pineapple.
pineapple? Apple pen.
Pineapple. Okay.
I have a.
You know, I've tried to
have
skirt
a
around the
pen.
topic. I now just
I
wish for
have
death.
an apple.
The new topic. Pineapples and why we should erase them from existence.
A new topic. Experiences of violent death.
At the hands of a pineapple.
Honestly,
I will clobber myself with a pineapple. I will die.
Man, is everyone here just fucking depressed right now?
I have depression and anxiety, and we work through it like a happy Bintu.
You know, I'm gonna be
We try our
honest.
best.
Let's be honest here. This is the new topic: VTuber and mentality, and how it's not working.
Look! It doesn't
Try very
solve
wide.
it doesn't solve the root problem, but it makes the people around you happier, so we continue doing it.
Ow. You know, like, I made the show to talk about VTubers.
Go, Shortbread.
and
Go,
how-
go,
and
go.
how
Keep
they-
sneaking.
Wait, I sneak
Sneak.
in the shit. Stop sneaking in my. Wait, why are you?
Put
Wait a
pineapples
sec.
in the cupboards, quick.
Wait, you were not going to put those in my cupboards. I swear to God. Ow.
He's dead.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
stop putting shit on my cupboard.
I
Get over
hide the lemon.
You killed him.
Get over here!
The poor guy.
You will not find the lemon.
Okay,
Hey,
I think
buddy.
she escaped and she managed to put like a few pineapples.
Oh. There you go, he's good.
Okay, where's Luna going? Get back here!
Strawberry,
No, I was hide
Strawberry
the
is
lemon.
VP.
Get,
It's just
get
a
back
lie
here!
now.
Get back.
They're engaging
You
in
will
some
never
PvP
find that
action
lemon.
with
Yes,
DPS.
we're engaging.
You
in
will
PvP.
never find
Ray,
the
move
lemon.
yourself.
Yeah,
Not too far. Get back. Too far. Get back. Ray,
don't
he
mind me
gone.
putting the pineapples on the counter.
Ray, get back here!
Ow!
Get back here!
Ow!
Get,
Ow! Ow!
get.
I quit pulling the tail.
No, get back here.
Damn it!
Get back.
That little purple one ran away. Oh, heck.
Now we must sit and talk. This is what the show's about. Not run around putting pineapples all over my shop.
Use the set.
There are lemons everywhere now.
If I had a mic MC, you would put a bunch of pineapples everywhere. But stop putting pineapples everywhere. Damn it, Shredder.
There shall be
Well,
fruit.
In fairness, this is the last day we'll get to do it in this shop, so
Oh,
I'm gonna put them
yeah.
everywhere I can.
So for everyone who doesn't know, the debut is tomorrow. 6-hour long stream. It's gonna be fun. Oh gosh, I can't wait to show you guys all the new stuff. And actually, I was thinking of showing you guys.
Yes.
I was
Go,
thinking of
go.
showing you guys a sneak peek of the new coffee shop at the end of the stream.
Yeah, you know, I know the old coffee shop. I want F's in the chat, and I want everybody here to
That's in the
pitch.
chat.
Everybody shit and come all over the old shop so we have a reason to bring in the new one.
Yep, wreck it.
Okay.
Yep.
I have so many questions of why would you do that as a last resort?
You never heard of working territory?
I'm not a cat person. I have never heard. Marking the territory just means you pay the bills.
Look, if it doesn't smell like
You have that pot
popcorn
right
in there,
here.
if it doesn't smell like popcorn by the time we
All
leave,
down here in the deep blue sea.
F is for friends who do stuff
We died in
together.
a submarine.
We did. Okay.
Bonus is just dying while we're causing chaos.
F is for friends who do stuff
Sorry.
together. U is for you.
You and you. I did the second
And it's for anything and anything at all.
Here we die in a submarine.
The big two, free.
Oh no.
Where's
I never
Diane?
picked
I
apart.
don't smell her stink anywhere.
I think.
Where is
Diana?
Diana?
I think she's.
Yeah,
been
that's a good
little-
question.
She's been a little sick recently, from what I remember. So
Aw.
I think she's.
Thick as
Aw,
fuck,
Diana, get well
Thick as
soon.
fuck.
least-
Big hugs.
At least from what I remember, she could have gotten better. I don't know. I haven't spoken to her in a bit. I'm not posting the end. Good. That is good. Don't post the end. Oi. Allergies killing my ass too. And right before the debut, right? I have the worst timing. Okay, let's be honest. VTuber and timing, how does it go?
Timing.
V2, what?
Like, what's this timing thing?
What did you
Yeah, what's
say?
the question?
The question is timing, and how do you get it good or get it bad timing? With anything at
You mean
all.
like when you're trying to land a joke?
No, just in general, like timing for everything, like timing to be on time on this, that, the other, like scheduling.
Oh yeah,
The
because
only
you guys
way
have
to-
to be live and stuff.
Yeah, we gotta go live at certain times and other stuff like that. What
I'm gonna be honest. Boneless. I'm the same way. I am trying to see if I can make it to the edit,
Ooh.
make it as doing edited content and actually make it through editing of series. I am hurting. Cutting every 3 frames after something happens is painful.
What do you use to edit?
Yeah, what do
Sony
you use?
Vegas Pro 14.
Okay, Vegas is good. See if they have any sort of caption tool. Because like in Premiere, there's this cool little trick where you can
Oh.
use a caption tool to transcribe the whole thing, and you can just click. Oh, I said something.
Read it out
Cut.
together. F is for
Cut.
friends
Oh,
who
see-
do stuff
See, here's the
together,
funny
U is
part
for you
on
and
this.
me.
I'm cutting out the main like cuts right now, but I only have a pure gaming footage here. I am going to record the lines with my model later,
Wait.
and this is going to be interesting.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, that's
She's-
it.
Okay, Shortberry's
Yep,
telling
that's
you to
not
read
work.
the entire thing, but I don't get it. It says F is for friends who do stuff together, U is for you and me.
And it's for anything and anything at all. And you
No.
will see.
Wait, in the what?
I thought it was anywhere and anytime at all.
with the bussy?
Maybe. I don't care.
Okay, okay. This. You could make this song very, very wrong very quickly. Let's be honest, because you just went anywhere and anytime at all with the bussy. Okay, why did everyone go quiet as soon as I said
I don't know if that lands. I don't.
It doesn't
Did I
land?
hear that right?
Did it not land? I swear to God, it better have landed.
My mind did not process. You went in one ear and out the other. You didn't. There was no hook.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Milk.
You know what? I'm
Did I
just-
hear milk?
You know what, guys? I'm just gonna go grab milk. I will be back.
Alright, this is our
Wait,
shop now.
wait.
We're not letting him close it.
Yep, quick, let's put pineapples everywhere. That way he has a reason to come back.
I swear to
Let's
God, you put
go!
pineapples in my shop.
Bunch of-
Wait, no!
Beat the fuck out of the little guy. Boo.
Get back here!
Boop, 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 boop,
No,
boop, boop, boop.
Get back here!
Eh,
Get no,
Ow.
back, back, back,
Dude.
back! No, sons of bitches, get back here! Get back here! No, sons of bitches!
I could just go out like one of the Wally guys. Dude's from Wally.
Oh,
What the? What is going on now? I've lost complete control of my entire.
Sigh. Okay, Sigh, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is turning into a nightmare, okay? This is getting really bad.
okay, I'm back.
It's getting really bad.
Oh, what?
I'm
Damn.
gonna step out.
Oh, okay, so that's where all the pineapples went.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I was wondering why. I was wondering
Ow.
I was wondering where all my lemons went.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. Like that's a pretty impressive pile of fruit.
Ow, ow, wait, where did Bulbous go?
He said it was becoming a nightmare and he dipped out. But,
Sigh is just turning into a nightmare.
Welcome to the nightmare, which is hot takes.
You
Usually
gotta
ends
start,
this
you
way.
gotta start hating your guests. You just gotta start
Wait.
hating them.
Julia Binto. Thank you for the follow, Julia Binto. Why?
I'm in the ceiling now.
Why?
Pain.
Why? Get out of the ceiling. Get out of the ceiling.
Get out the ceiling, god
Get out of
dang
the
it!
ceiling.
Wait a minute, you have feet too?
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I
feet.
have feet. I got wiggly feet.
I
So you don't so much have feet as you have stalactites. Feed.
You know, I'm just gonna start stabbing you in the brain now.
I,
Stab you in the brains.
This is just getting sus.
Honestly,
Ow.
I don't know what happened to the stream. Honestly, I had this under control and then I lost control. I don't know what's going on.
look, you've got
Almost
two.
like a-
You've got two deadpan mental health issue people in the room, if not three. So
Oh, Luna move, bubbly move.
Wait, sorry, you said you were looking for a job, right?
Yeah, ow. Yes.
I heard Ocean Gate needs a submarine pilot.
no.
I'll go grab my resignation!
Well, you just have to be really good with a. You just have to be really good.
You're really good
with
at
a
using
controller.
piloting a submarine with a DualShock wireless
Somebody
controller.
posted a picture of some of the wreckage, and like you could, the controller survived pretty decently. It's just sitting there on the bottom of the floor, like on the bottom of the ocean. And somebody posted something like, "We must go get the artifact."
Okay, I kind of went
It's a
there, but
relic.
then, I was there, but something exploded, so I don't think I work there anymore.
Explode? You mean imploded?
No, this time it was actually Ray. Are you good?
No, we're not good.
Don't worry about it.
Somebody turned off the gravity machine.
Why are you standing
don't-
on my? Okay, why are you standing with boots on my chairs, please?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it because these are some really nice chairs that I spent a lot of money on, and now you're just standing on them with your dirty
Hey,
ass
Shai.
feet. Yes.
IKEA.
I marked my slippers.
You know what? Have fun. I'm going.
Alright, guys, I think it's time to go get some milk.
You think he's ever gonna come back?
Well, I don't know if he's gonna come back. He said he was gonna go to 4,000 meters, but I don't know if he's gonna make it all the way down there.
I
I have returned.
Well,
Yeah, billionaires.
You alright?
I am good. Let's go on to the next topic finally. If everybody's ready.
well, Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh gosh. This is what we tackled last week, but
my model is broke on your screen.
I know it is.
Damn
You're
it.
doing
Yellow
like
bro-
okay,
Yellow bro-
you are doing 1,000-yard stare at the people right now. I feel bad for
And on
everybody.
my
Stop, Bonus, stop hitting him in the face.
Wake up.
Stop hitting
Wake
him.
up.
ow, ow.
Stop.
I can feel that, you know.
Please stop hitting him.
Oh, baby.
Hey, Boneless, can you punch my face in?
Just wait. I got something to do.
I'll be
Joe
back.
Biden.
I need to go get
Joe
pineapples.
Biden, wake up.
Oh
Wake
shit.
up, Joe Biden.
Well, he died. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I said to go get some pineapples.
Oh wait.
Hi.
I gotta position
Hi.
myself.
Okay, I'm back.
Do you like cheese?
Mmm, yummy
I
cheese.
Wait, what?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay, what is going on here?
Joe Biden, wake up. Wake up, Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Oh shit, where am I? I'm right here.
Wake up, Joe Biden. I slipped out of
Joe
my chair.
Biden.
Hold on. I actually need to like
Joe
sit.
Biden.
I'm gonna fall out of my chair.
Chat, what happened?
I'm
How
back.
did this
I'm
come to
back.
this?
I'm back. I'm back, maybe. Okay, here I am.
Gaming Spinosaurus, how did it come to this?
Joe Biden.
How did it come to this?
Joe Biden, wake up.
How did it
Wake up,
come to
Joe
this?
Biden.
Oh my gosh. Freaking,
Like,
what was
you-
the top we were talking
you have
about?
lost
Like,
comp-
oh yeah, we were talking about freaking. The topic is how hate can give you a bit of a following. We talked about this last week, but I thought it was such an interesting topic that I kind of wanted to bring it back for this week. So I'm going through examples of people who actually gained a following just because people hate them that much. Because apparently, if you do it right, you can build an entire community based on people that hate you.
I
yo,
don't think that's a good idea.
You don't think that's a good idea?
You know, for one example that worked well, we could talk about. Okay, so like this is going back to the music world.
Mhm.
Tim Henson, whole marketing scheme was literally brand yourself as the worst. That was his band's name,
Uh-huh.
the worst. People listened to it. They're like, oh wait, but it's actually good. And he would like do all this edgy shit where he would say like, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than this guy, better than that guy, whatever. And he kind of just turned it into a whole marketing strategy, pulled a name switch, dropped a new album with a different sound, and then boom, there you go.
My mother just
Everybody
came in and
forgot
said,
about it.
deal with it. Oh shit. She just went in, walked in, turned down the AC, and was like, deal with it. I was like, okay. Oh shit.
Are you guys in here joking about the submarine?
You guys were joking about the
Are
submarine.
you kiddos talking about that submarine?
Okay, she's not that old. Don't give her the old lady voice, please. Because if you do that shit, there's a reason not to do that. Because if you do that, she'll wring my neck. You know. This is
Alright.
more of a
You're not
self-preservation.
responsible for my actions.
I am not.
I am
Doesn't mean
trying
she-
to.
you
I am
don't
trying to
understand.
pull off comedy,
Dear
and I
silence
was
is
making a
wrong.
stereotypical granny
love you.
voice.
That-
My granny does not sound like that. It's a stereotype.
Ray, if you do not get that thing out of here right now, I'm going to strangle you
Did
with it.
somebody find pineapple?
There's some pizza.
Oh, I can get that. Hold on.
Silence.
You know,
Yeah, give me some za. Give me some
everyone's
za.
asking how I became an imp. The answer
Literally
is
just
Ray
put
killed me.
pineapple
Ray
on
killed me
pizza.
with pineapple.
It's like an
Yeah,
uncut
on
pineapple.
pizza. My lord, pineapple on pizza is what did it. You know, it's not I didn't get killed or anything like that. I just ate
Pineapple is fine on pizza.
No, it kills me. That's what happened. That's why I don't
Fine.
like
What
it.
do you mean it's fine? It's incredible. It's better.
It's awful.
It depends on the kind of
God
pizza you're
damn it.
putting it on.
Wait a second.
Jesus.
You must. Sorry, Bonus, but you must pay for your heresy.
Do it again.
Pineapple is
I'm not
good
gonna
on
stop.
pizza, on sweet pizza. Pineapple is legitimately good
I'm
on sweet
sorry.
pizza. I don't
Wait,
like
take it
pineapple
back.
on pizza, though.
Take it back.
This
No.
is non-stop.
Take it back. Take back what you said. Take,
No.
take it back. Take it back. I'm shocking you right
I'm
now.
not taking it back.
Take it back.
You
I
keep
will
going,
shock.
Ty.
I will shock you for the entire stream.
Oh
I'm
my
shocked.
god. He's just loading them up.
I am. I am preloading this. I am clicking this so many times you don't even know. This is gonna go on for a minute. I'm gonna be honest, dude. You're gonna get shocked for a while. I'm gonna drain the batteries on that thing.
You know, I don't think you can possibly drain the battery.
Okay, watch me.
Damn.
It's up to
He
14.
doesn't realize there's an overload protection.
What? Really?
Yeah, so that people can't do that.
Aww.
That people can't
Smart
literally
little
kill him.
man.
Freaking ruining my fun. I was gonna go shock you until you're basically Frankenstein.
I'm not gonna tell you how to actually like get past that, but
Wait, you can
You know,
get
that's
past it?
what we'll find out.
I'm gonna tinker now.
I'm just gonna open up inspect element. Ooh, pineapple on pizza.
Stop bringing
Yep.
pine.
I
Okay,
love that.
okay, Ray. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to get the same type of shock color bonus has. Don't put any of the protection on it. Send me the link so I can shock you.
Oh, you don't have to
Get
put the
right
protection
on
on
it.
it. It's just there.
Okay. God dang it.
Yeah, I'll get on that. I'll get back to you in 1 to 2 business months.
Okay.
Hey, wait, Ray, can you move that thing up like to like right here, and I'm just gonna sit on it for the rest of the stream.
What is that? Is that
Like
your,
right here?
Is that like your pillar or some shit? You know, he's,
You mean
now
move it down or is that
Fuck
about
that,
right?
dude.
move it down, move it down.
Jeez.
People can't see his face.
Okay, move it down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute, how's it on my tail? Dead, come it. There, it's off.
Right there.
Why are you sitting on a? How is that even? How are you sitting on that? That's my question. It's not. It's not a
Shut
box.
Stupid.
I,
This is the virtual world. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh, what the?
whoa,
What did we just witness?
whoa,
Um,
whoa, whoa.
Hi? Is there something you're not telling us here?
die.
Alright,
Where's that fetish unlock? Where's that fetish unlock? We need one of those now.
Yeah, somebody's gotta hit that button. If there's ever a time to hit it, it's now.
I don't think
Um,
that was the time to hit it. That was like the
Oh,
worst
you just
laugh.
click that shit.
I nearly died on that laugh alone. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
God. I changed it to where people were spamming it, so I had to put bits on it so it wouldn't be spammed every single minute. Oy.
Yeah, cause that was a woo.
Oy. Oh, great, now my dog's barking.
What?
That's great. Okay, don't growl. Stop trying. Luna, are you trying to growl at my dog right now?
Let's talk about different slang that people use all over the country and the world, for that matter, to talk about taking a shit.
Okay. What the? So
I think my favorite one I've ever heard
dropping a
is
dude.
What? Oh, Pete, that's
that one's good. But when somebody says they're taking a grumpy, I like that one more. Like, I really like that one. I think that one's funny.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, they
Taking
say
a-
they're taking a grumpy.
Okay.
Because you know you sit there, you know what I mean? Sound like one of those dudes from Mario 64.
I don't think you could
A
put a
womp-
time limit on
womp
those.
'em?
Oh my gosh.
I-
Oh.
I've never heard of this before. Like, I have learned something today.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's cool. What other interesting slang have you guys heard for taking a shit?
Taking a what was it?
A
Ow.
fatty.
Wait.
I've heard that one before. Taking a fatty.
That sounds awful.
There's taking a fatty, going number 2, dropping a deuce.
Up in a squat?
Unloading a mag.
No, I haven't heard that one.
I've seen like 2 people use it, so I think it's a thing.
I've heard bear style a few times. That was out in
Bear
the field.
style. What?
I like that one. I'm gonna take that one.
Are they
I'm gonna,
referred to like?
I'm gonna put that in my pocket. I'm gonna keep it.
Is that like Bear Grylls type shit? Is that why they're doing it?
But think of out in the field, you don't really have a whole bunch to wipe with, and you gotta pick whatever's available.
Yeah, I think bear style would be wiping with a tree or the ground.
That sounds awful. It feels like sandpaper.
Oh, it is awful, believe me.
You sound
That
like you've
implies
done
that
it.
you've
Okay,
done
no,
it
no, no.
before.
Sound like
Did
you
you?
know about this.
Unfortunately, I do because we had to in basic training.
That's fair.
I do not recommend it.
It sounds like sandpaper to the ass. It sounds awful. Oh wait, question.
Try tree bark. It's worse.
Would you rather use sandpaper or poison ivy?
Sandpaper, because then I just flip it over to the side that isn't sandy.
Okay. What about you guys?
To second that.
I was gonna say even if I had to choose, like I would just pick sandpaper because I don't have to wipe that hard, so the sandpaper wouldn't hurt that much.
Yeah, I'd probably, if like I couldn't just like flip it over, I'd probably just like dab it.
Dab in,
You know-
what, like water?
No, dab it on the hole, you feel me?
Oh, yeah, that probably worked too.
I mean, like, that would,
Gooey.
that'd be
Way
good
better
enough.
than poison ivy. Way better.
You know, I question sometimes how we get to these topics. How the hell did we get to sandpaper or poison ivy for shits?
You, that was all you.
Put it
Hairstyle.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, how did we get to the topic which led to that?
I just brought it up because I thought about taking a grumpy, and I was like, hey, that'd be a good topic. People love talking about language and slang.
Language,
interesting.
slang, oh my gosh. What
Language is
okay.
really funny.
I have another
like
question.
how.
I got
Go
something
ahead.
pretty good. What do you think people are going to say, or what do you think people are going to call you old for saying in like 20 years?
Yeet. Like, I already
Yeet.
get
Oh
some
my
looks whenever I
gosh.
say yeet.
Yeet.
Eepy.
Yep. Eepy. I feel like people are going to
Yeah.
say that with Pog.
I'm already getting flamed for EP. They're gonna call me old for. They're gonna call me a weirdo for saying EP in 20 years because they call me a weirdo for saying EP in the current year.
Oh my. I feel like they're going to
Oh
call
no,
you...
20 years. In 20 years, it'll cycle back around. It'll be current again in 20 years. Just
Like,
watch.
really?
No, EP
Okay.
was never current. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Somebody said it and it was cute, and I thought it was cute, and so I took it. And now every time I say it, I get yelled at, but they don't get yelled at for saying it. So
Well, to be fair, it could be just a them thing, if that makes sense. Like, it could be just like their saying, in a sense.
Like a brand thing.
It's like
It's like branding.
no, it wasn't even like a branding thing. It was just like a person said it once, and I don't think they even meant to say it. And I was like, I like that. It's mine now.
Oh, okay. Why are you sitting on a fucking cheese wheel still?
Cheese
Because
wheel?
it's funny.
That's a pizza.
It's a
A
Are you saying...
cheese wheel?
To be fair, it's technically pizza is a wheel. Like, it's a circle. It has cheese on it, so it's technically a semi-cheese wheel.
Let's talk about the words that people use that make us like comfortable for like no reason.
Ooh.
Uncomfortable. Did I say
wait,
uncomfortable?
you
I mean
said
uncomfortable.
Moist.
Things like
Moist.
yeah, moist.
Moist.
Moist is one. Cream. Like if you just walk up to somebody's cream,
Pus.
you just go cream.
Pus.
They usually don't like it.
Are you really pus?
Pus. Yes.
Pus is a
It makes me
Nah, it's
not
like-
good.
It's a clinic.
Puss?
that's like a medium
Oh,
one.
no.
That one's kind
I'm
of
not saying
mild. I'm not gonna lie.
That one's mild to you? Because cream to me isn't
I don't
bad
know.
at all.
Moist. Like when I was in high school and I really wanted to bother people, I just sit there and moist,
Moist.
moist,
Moist.
moist, moist.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it
good
didn't
word.
used to be, but
I'm gonna be
dank,
honest,
like,
I
after
never-
knowing what dank means, now I'm like that with dank.
I'm gonna be
now, too.
honestly, I never did anything like that. What I would do is I'd take like someone say, like it's like I take a word and say it purposely wrong just to screw people over. Like they go like I got a spoon, I'd be like no you got a spoon, and it just
Yeah,
mess with them the
spoon.
entire spoon.
Yeah, if we're talking about like language
Fork.
stuff, why don't we talk about why a spoon fork turned into a
Fork.
spork rather than a fapoon?
Okay, why are we talking?
Or a foon.
Or foon, a
Like,
foon.
why can't we have a fapoon? I'm always just gonna call it fapoon.
a fapoon? It sounds like you're saying
Fapoon.
poo.
Fapoon. Fapoon.
I think it's-
fapoon.
What about a fife?
No,
A
a
fife.
fife? Sounds like you're trying to fight
know
someone.
you-
I'll
fight
fight as a
some
musical
mountain blade
instrument,
shit.
so
No, FPNIFE.
Fuck marine, a fucked up submarine.
Knife.
We're going back to
Or
something.
no, we already had that. It's called the
FPIFE.
Titan.
Yeah, it's called the Titan.
FPIFE.
It wasn't much of a Titan
Fife.
now that I think about it.
It's a
Titan
fork,
fall.
spoon, knife. It's a fife.
Knife. Fife.
Fife.
Fork knife.
Oh,
Fife.
that
Fork
one.
night.
Fork, spoon, knife. Fife.
It's fork night.
Fife.
Oh God. We
No.
want to talk about like words that just disturb me. That is it. Like,
Fork night?
God.
Maybe we should talk
hate
about
that
what
game
actually
with a
happened to
passion.
Epstein.
You hate that game with the Honestly, it's not bad.
What about
I
Battlewan?
don't like it.
I used to love Valorant.
No. You see, I don't like I like Fortnite, but the problem is I don't like the kids who go like, "Is that Master Chief from Fortnite?"
Is that Thanos
That is-
hitting the gritty on Master Chief? That's hitting the Nene on Morty from Rick and Morty?
We
The
live
only game
in-
that can happen
in the worst possible timeline.
I think we are, because let's put it this way: we didn't get a Star Wars Battlefront 3. We still haven't gotten Grand Theft Auto 6, and more importantly, Fortnite exists. This must be the worst
And
possible
we're not
timeline.
getting the cool campaign for Overwatch. They cut out the entire cool thing.
No. You see, they
So-
didn't.
Whole
I'm not
reason for
gonna
a
get the
sequel.
May
It was like,
Ice Ball.
No, Luna. You
Oh.
do get to play the
And
campaign.
they
They
have-
just charge you $15 for it.
No.
No.
We don't get the reason why the campaign was cool. The whole talent trees shit is not happening. They cut that out a year and a half ago and didn't tell us and continued advertising it as if it was there. That is why I stopped playing Overwatch.
lied.
Because that shit?
The
No.
lies.
Fuck you. No.
But I agree. Quite literally, Blizzard.
Okay.
I hate AAA game companies. They all suck. They're all terrible.
Okay. Also, this one's actually specifically for you, Bomas, because I know you're big into VR thing.
Uh-oh.
So
Well,
this one's
um,
specifically for you.
Sorry, my audio is turned all the way down. Hold on. I
Oh,
need
that's fine.
to replug this in so it stops flipping
Oh.
over. There we go.
This topic specifically for you because I actually talked to a friend who is also like a VR game developer, and I want to give a specific topic to you because of it. It's because what VR games are worth playing in your opinion? Like, and I'm not talking
Vertigo
tech.
1,
No.
Vertigo 2.
Let me explain this. Not feeling like tech demos. They can't feel like a tech demo. If they feel like a tech demo, you can't add them. What games are there to play?
yeah, let me write that
Pistol
down.
Whip.
Half-Life Alyx and VR Chat are cheating.
Yes.
The obvious ones, Pistol
Yeah.
Whip,
Mhm.
Blade and
Beat Saber.
Sorcery goes pretty hard, but it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Mhm.
Beat Saber goes hard.
But, oh yeah,
But
especially when you customize it.
Specifically, get Contractors VR, get the TF2 mod for it, and just have a blast. Or get the Battlefront mod for it, just have a blast.
Mhm.
Vertigo 1 and 2, and Sail VR. Those are like my top.
Okay. Because me and him were talking about it the other night, and I thought of a really good topic because a lot of VTubers have been using VR chat models to be like their models as general. And I found that very interesting. And I'm like, ooh, maybe VR could be like an easier way for VTubers to be a VTuber. Like get 3D models like easier, if that makes sense.
It has its positives and its negatives. Like I've been looking at getting somebody to, somehow have an option for me to be able to
Mm-hmm.
play desktop games easier while I'm in VR. Because kind of the downside of it is you're kind of locked into it. You have to have VR chat running. You have to blah 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 blah.
That's fair.
So like that's kind of the booty ass part of it.
Oh, that's a fair point.
It's cool being able to like just kick people, but
Ow.
there's more downsides to it.
That was very
Full body tracking is actually also expensive. Also, the
yes.
the tech to be able to run it in general is expensive and it's hardware taxing.
It is.
So I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
Running it how Boneless is right now, probably less viable than getting a low end VTuber model, like 2D model, even then, like just for most people.
I mean, probably, yeah. I was just curious if there was like a way to make it cheaper than buying a full 3D model than other people. Because like there's certain ways I feel like it could be a little bit easier. But what do you think, Ray?
And like that's probably one of the biggest hurdles to me ever wanting to stream is just finding a way, because like the whole point of this character,
Mhm.
right? It's not like a big backstory or anything. It's just something that's like a face,
Yeah.
right? It's just a face for the brand, the brand.
The marketing.
But it's just something for people to identify with, essentially.
Yeah.
And so, if I wanted to start streaming like a traditional flat screen game, I really don't have a good way right now to be able to do that. So I've been looking at other options, like having somebody do 2D art of this and rig it and do all that stuff, or what have you. But
Well,
If you
I do have
know
some
that-
ideas for you.
Oh, go.
If you know the source of the model, okay, there is, if you know who made the original model of that, then you can ask
Yeah, it's a
them if they
custom-made
can.
model that I hired.
Okay,
from a
you can
friend.
ask
you
them
can do
to.
FDX stuff and all that, but
You could put it
It's-
into VC Face, possibly.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was about to suggest.
yeah, but I don't like the results from it. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of
the
it.
tracking isn't that great.
Fair.
The tracking that that you'd want from it, you'd probably be looking more at what's the one that does mouth tracking again? I forget. VBridger. VBridger stuff is a little bit more complicated, and I don't know how it all works. I'm gonna be honest. At that point, it's all voodoo magic to me still.
Voodoo. The only reason I only have 2D models is because I know how to make 2D, so that's the only reason I've ever had is 2D model.
I think a
I-
well done 2D model is just as good.
Honestly, a well-done 2D model is just as good as any sort of 3D model. The only problem with the 3D, the only thing that gives you a bit of an advantage, in my opinion, with 3D models is you can do a lot more stuff with them, in my opinion. Like, you can go out, put them on VR chat if possible, or you can generally just, like, walk around easier. You know, it's there's a few advantages. Plus, I think you can even, like, make, you know, animations and all that stuff, or, like, even, like, music videos with 3D models.
Yeah, I mean, like the creativity level with it is kind of bonkers, but I mean, still, there's just kind of like that weird middle ground of, you know, okay, well, it's good for this thing, but I mean, there's all these downsides that,
Yeah.
honestly, they kind of cut it for a lot of people.
I mean, it's like pros and cons to everything, honestly.
Big facts.
Like, Ray, what were you talking about earlier?
Yeah, that was like a lot of the things from my experience. Like, if you're talking about just making a 3D model and importing it into VC Face, you're right, it is cheaper because we have stuff like VDroid that can make a 3D model and pre-rig it. You just export it in the VRM format. But when you're talking in the VR chat, depending on how far you want to go with it, it can be bonkers expensive. Like, it is not a cheap hobby.
Nope. No, it is
Let
not.
me. Yeah, I think just for my used headset. Hello, Void. What's up?
Using an example from earlier, DPS costs $15.
On certain
yeah.
models. On certain models.
You know that the plugin itself costs $15.
Yeah.
And then
it is
certain
not
models
based, it
will
already has
charge
it.
you $10 that for the model that I use in VR chat. Actually, it costs you $10 to get the $10 extra to get the NSFW version, and then you have to pay $15 for DPS so you can install it when you import it.
Yeah, mine just had it.
So, damn, sounds
It's a
pretty
base,
all over the
base
place.
restriction with it, but it's a super popular base.
Yeah, no, mine had two versions. One was NSFW, one wasn't, and so the one that wasn't obviously cost more.
Is it Monday?
Is it Tuesday? It's Wednesday, my dudes! Ah!
Hold on.
That'll be
Let me get
fucking
some.
Wednesday.
Let me get some coffee. He clearly needs it.
Yeah, help my boy.
My brain.
It's Thursday!
I think I taste
It's
my brain.
Friday!
I think my brain tasted lemons.
Your brain tasted
The-
what?
Oh, lemons? Oh, we ain't got no pineapple then. Hold on.
Oh, you found the lemons? You found the lemons that I hid everywhere? Pog.
Boy, KY.
You're gonna have fun finding those.
Ah.
I like how you can just see the objects like spawn in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really, it is very much a thing of depending on what you want on something, it's gonna cost more and more. There is a such thing as hand tracking on a 2D model. It costs a bajillion % more.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
It's more just like there's like so I said,
Okay,
there's
there's
pros
a
and cons to
coffee.
everything. It's just that currently like this technology has so many cons, you know,
It does.
beyond just price, but like actual usability, like day to day for people.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they had like their new like Quest event recent, like a month ago, if I remember correctly. And didn't they announce like the Quest 3?
Yeah.
Yep, I hate Meta. I think everybody in their right mind should hate Meta, but
I mean, I hate Meta.
Agreed.
Look, just because I hate it
killing
doesn't... Just because I hate it doesn't mean that I won't use it. Big sad is sometimes content creation be going burr, and we hate it here.
Well, let me be honest. I don't like everything Meta does, but some of their headsets are pretty decent. My only criticism with the newest one is they should have had, like, you know, full body built in with it. Because I feel like that's one thing the industry really needs for VR, because as soon as full body standard, people can start programming video games for full body.
When full body becomes more accessible, like, yeah, that's going to be a huge thing.
That's gonna be a thing, because I want to go out and start...
And it's funny, everybody I know who has full body, or like most people that I know who have full body, the next big thing they're waiting for is eye tracking, which
no.
Yeah.
companies are still kind of like
do have.
towing the line on. They're being really slow with
Let's
it.
be honest. Let's be
I
honest.
agree with that.
The first thing they went to was face tracking, and I'm like, I feel like the first thing you should have done was feet tracking and body tracking before you did anything with the face, because if they can't move their legs, it's gotta feel weird to move their face, but not their legs.
Yeah, the Quest Pro was a weird choice, and like how Vive chose to come out with the Pro Eye and then the mouth tracker, so like have full face tracking. And then when they came out with the next Pro model, they didn't release an eye model.
Yeah.
So like on the Vive Pro 2, like I'm on right now, I don't even have the option of having eye tracking. But if I go back a generation, I do. Why?
So weird.
I think it's because they realized that the technology for it is unnecessarily expensive inside of a small headset like that, when what most people are looking for right now is being able to have a full range of motion.
Honestly, I feel like they shot themselves in the foot trying to do like better headset stuff when they should have been able to focus on, adding feet to the mix, adding feet and the rest of the body to the mix, because that would be better. Oculus specifically chose
I
to
think
use
still the
face
biggest thing
tracking.
the biggest thing holding back VR is the software itself, right? Like companies don't realize that like this is a gaming platform. This is for gaming. Okay,
Like,
and they keep coming up with like, oh, you can work in VR for $2,500, $3,500.
Like,
No.
let's be honest.
No,
Fusion,
no, you
like,
can't.
I agree with you 100% on that. The problem is you can't, how to put it. What would be more important in a video game? Moving your legs in a virtual reality, or being able to move your mouth? I feel like it'd be easier to move your legs. Or, it'd be more important for the legs.
Well, there is a little bit of a
Image
caveat to that.
Incredibly stupid tracking below the knees is. I'm pretty sure it's incredibly stupid to do that, but I feel like that's more important thing to focus on than, mouth tracking.
Okay, so from my experience, there is a little bit of a caveat to that, and it's actually not that the tech isn't there. It is the average physical space, and having like some sort of what they call a VR treadmill, which they are coming out with, but my god, those are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of
that way. Yeah.
It's just kind of like, it's like if you're going that far, like, I don't know, it's just above and beyond. It's like I'd rather just have good games rather than like being able to put this stupid fucking treadmill in the middle of my space and like all over the place. Like I don't want to do that. I just want to move my joystick and move around. Like it gets to the point where it's like, okay, that's too much.
Moving your joystick
that's so niche.
Like I'm gonna be honest, even when I'm in VR, a lot of the times I would rather move my joystick than move around my room. And even though I have the ability to, I have a Quest too, so I am wireless and I can walk around my room, but I'd rather not. I'd rather keep. Half the time I'm in VR, I'm laying down on my back on the floor.
Hello, welcome.
I don't see how it's so luxurious to be able to walk through a game in VR.
Yeah, in my eyes, like, a lot of companies are just going for a tech flex. Like, they're like, hey, look what we can do. And it's not something that actually, like, makes the experience better. It's just something that makes it, like, more immersive. Which, if you ever watched one of my videos, you know that is my least favorite word of all time. Because immersion.
Yeah.
It's like, is it fun to play? Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
It's gonna be a game first.
Okay.
Yeah, the Apple Vision Pro comes to mind when you say that. Like, God, that product just made me cringe. So, like, what was this product for?
Yeah, like I don't understand like all the like, okay, Pro model has lost its meaning completely.
Yeah.
Okay, like if you go back like 20 years, a pro model meant for somebody to use professionally. Now it's just like an upgraded iPhone. Like there's nothing professional about it really. It's just extra camera. What difference does it make?
Maybe a little more storage space, but like realistically,
let's be
that's not
honest.
going to make a difference to any consumer.
I agree that the whole tracking and everything like that is like based on light, but I don't feel like I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't base tracking when it comes to the rest of the body on light because there's not going to be a way to get light on everything. Like that's one thing I have a problem with, like with the Vive track is like it's always based on light. I feel like it should be based on something else besides light, maybe radio waves or something like that. I don't know. But,
How are you gonna?
Radio is light.
I'm just saying nothing is
Besides
faster than light.
I mean, nothing is faster than light, but you're not gonna get light on everything.
No. See. Listen. Okay. So what they are doing is they have cameras, and the cameras take a lot of pictures. What can't you see behind an object in a picture? Another object.
The point about it is this. I don't know. I'm just saying, I feel like you should have somehow made, feet tracking more viable rather than face, rather than just like being able to check your mouth movements. I feel like you should have made feet more of a priority. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's getting there. Like people on Quest standalone can get full body right now.
That's fair.
Like there's options out there. It's getting more and more accessible. Kind of like the market is just kind of figuring it out. What I really liked about VR and covering it and making videos on it is oftentimes the best stuff in this whole space is made by like one dude or a small team, not some giant company.
100% agree. Like, was it the Slime VR stuff?
That's the best thing about it. Slime VR is badass. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. It's awesome seeing people innovate like that. And I don't mean innovate as in cheap out on a submarine.
Yeah.
I mean innovate as in actually make a technological advancement. It's really neat.
Let's not talk
It
about
would
the
take you
innovations of
fucking
that
magic,
submarine.
Fusion. It would take magic, Fusion.
Oh my god.
Fusion, I understand. It's the dorky it's the dorky imp over here that does them. Okay, yeah.
Okay. It would take something like $40,000.
On head
it's not as
tracking
serious.
in the current technology scheme is expensive.
No, I'm just saying, I feel like they should have focused more on feet tracking. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have focused on face tracking. What I'm saying is, I feel like feet is more important for like a gaming sense because, like, if you're just walking with your controllers, it's probably better to walk with your actual feet.
The reason I disagree is that as a gamer, I want to focus on the parts of the game that are actually like impacting what is in front of my face. What is not in front of my face while I have shit coming at my at me in my face.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I will agree on the same token because the simple fact is if you are focusing specifically on your feet, you got to be moving. If you don't have adequate sways and you slam into a wall, that's not exactly immersive now, is it?
Yeah, no, okay. Not my point. My point about it is it's better to feel like you can actually move your feet than not. Okay, I'm just saying feet tracking should have been more like prevalent. That's all I'm saying.
I think the priority list should go make good games first.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Don't do your bullshit to make it immersive. And whatever else you see fit, all the metaverse garbage like buying NFTs and all that junk.
I will admit though,
NFTs.
if there was an option of just have a little camera that wirelessly connected to your headset that you would set in front of you, and then you can play your dancing games and you can have your feet move in them, but then it doesn't cost $1,000. You know,
you could just use your phone on a Quest 2 on standalone and do that right now.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to set up what's it called. I have it here, PinoQuest and PinoSoft. I can't seem to get it to work, but once I do.
It's impressive. It's actually good for what it is.
Not like Fusion. I'm not saying it's not impossible to do. What I'm saying is it should have been focused on being made standard if possible. That's all I'm saying.
It's like for regular movement, like you're walking around. That is tracked via headset. I mean, you don't exactly need feet tracking for that.
what I meant is like you can. How to put it? Like full body veto tracking should have been. I feel like I'm wording this completely wrong, but I feel like being able to move your feet without, having to, press a button on your like controller and being actually able to like move your feet like full body style should have been more prevalently focused on, if that makes sense. As standard.
I don't see how, like, for example, in a shooter, being able to move my feet is an important part of the experience.
You probably kick a grenade away.
I do
think if the game is going to go as far,
grenade?
If the game is going to go as far as like showing a body in the game, it should have support for full body for the people who do have it. Like I find it really annoying that like Bone Lab has, the people who made Bone Lab have said multiple times they have full body tracking in the game.
Yeah.
It works. They're just not releasing it on the public build. That's it. It's like Bone Lab was supposed to be like the next big thing, and they just kind of shat it out and then lied about all their promises, didn't follow through on anything, and it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just stupid.
You seem to have a real big disdain with that. I've watched your videos about it. Like you seem to have a bit of a disdain for that game specifically.
Yeah, I don't like the choices that were made with it. I don't like the promises that were made with it. It all just kind of felt like more Mark Zuckerberg-y type false promises.
Oh yeah. Like honestly, lies. One thing I'm still waiting on freaking Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in VR. Zuckerberg, you better deliver on that.
Yeah, and you notice how they didn't say anything about it in the last Meta Expo bullshit.
You better say something.
Didn't say a single thing.
I'm gonna start getting pissed if I don't start seeing it because I really want to play that. That'd be cool in VR. Like I just.
There's just so many false promises, time after time after time.
Yeah.
And
I do want to mention this. There may be a GTA like world actually in VR chat already.
No. You know what I mean? What I mean is having a literal port of San Andreas as a VR game would be cool because.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying it probably already exists in VR chat.
Everything exists in VR chat. There's literal PvP shooter games in VR chat. There's horror games. There's freaking everything exists.
I can play a tower defense game where I have lasers shooting fucking cars in VR chat.
Let's be honest. VR chat is literally Roblox for adults.
Oh yeah. Also, the flight sims are very fun and relaxing.
Yes.
If anybody wants to sit in a flight sim for 3 hours, me, you know.
I've been thinking about making a video titled something like VR has a VR chat problem, because like you can get just a Quest 2 and play it on standalone. It's not going to be the best experience, but play VR chat on standalone.
Okay.
And there's a sizable amount of content on here for free that you can just play.
And honestly, yeah.
And then there's VR chat itself, which how do you get bored with VR chat? There's so many things to do, so many people to talk to. It's always fun.
Yeah.
You can, you know how people like kind of have a family with their friends sometimes?
Gross.
Well, there are whole ass families of people in VR chat.
Wait, I actually heard of a story of someone running a full-on church in VR.
Yeah, I've been to that.
I've heard similar stories.
I was gonna make a video on it, and then I was like, you know what? This is kind of weird.
It is weird.
Like, I think about it, and when I think about the fact that I took part in like a VR family, that shit, like,
it's cringe.
Thinking about it, it sounds really weird. But then I put it in the context of I have a VTuber family.
Haha.
I call my VTuber siblings like I call Narakata sis, like, because it's cute and it's funny and we both know, you know?
Hey,
so it's like
Fusion, that is the
I don't
point.
know.
That is the point, Fusion. Lose your mind. Join the dark side of the Force.
One thing I will say, and one thing that I'm really adamant about on my channel is, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, the normal stuff that you see in VR chat. Like, you know, everybody's avatar has to be, like, some big-ass e-boy with, like, nipple piercings and shit and, like, glowing tattoos.
I hate all the piercings on all the girl models.
Stuff.
I hate all the piercings on the girl models, and then they're either extremely emo and with all this fucking shiny shit on it. And apparently the shiny shit isn't on it when you're on the Quest on standalone Quest, which I have thought about just playing on standalone Quest for a bit, because some of these models, they hurt my eyes because they're like all of this really shiny jewelry on this fucking goth girl, and I'm like, can you not flash my face with all of these. I can't focus. Please.
No. Look.
Oh, yeah, thank you for
Look,
reminding me. I
before
need
you-
to actually fix something.
Before you say something, I have only one thing to say. Flashbang!
No.
What the?
But
Well,
yeah,
where'd he
no. There,
Did
I
you just
get
like try to smoke us out?
I think he tried. I think he tried to pop flash, and he flashed himself.
Wait, did
well,
the flashbang
well-
not work?
Oh,
Damn it, flashbang! Damn it!
Nope.
Okay, I'll fix it later. I'll fix
My
it
boy.
But
later.
yeah, no. We get like when you're in VR chat, like the stereotypical models, a lot of them have a lot of jewelry that has a really shitty like shine texture on it that makes it literally just flash in your face, and I think that's fucking
Yeah.
awful.
It's
Can
like
you
flash-
not?
It's like a literal flash. You know, my brother made a joke about that. I mean, it's not a joke about this, but it's more like, I mentioned that how shiny it was sometimes in VR chat. He's like, it's basically a flashbang. I was like, yeah. Imagine waking up to that. I was like,
Oh.
please don't. I don't want to wake up to a flashbang. That sounds awful.
That is
I
one of
have
my favorite things to do. I get like 30 people together and we become sleep paralysis demons and go into worlds where people are known to be sleeping at and we wake them up.
No. I see. Back.
It's
I
really
would,
fun.
I would hate you. I would hate you so bad. If you
Well,
did
it's
that to me.
their fault for
They
sleeping in a
plan on
public
doing that.
world.
No.
It's their fault for
You
going
just
into a
sleep in
public world
public.
to sleep.
I've had a.
Maybe
I-
just don't sleep in public.
Just don't sleep in a
Yeah,
public.
maybe I will.
No,
Believe me, I
what
won't.
is it? I was in one of these sleeping worlds just because I was curious how if people could actually sleep in VR. This one guy literally came in with a Call of Duty like Modern Warfare 2, like the old style,
Mm-hmm.
and guess what he has on him?
What?
Flashbangs. Imagine waking up in VR with a flashbang.
I mean,
The noise,
okay,
the
okay.
loudness
I'd
of it,
rather
the
not,
light.
thank you.
Yes, exactly.
No.
No one wants to wake up
People
to
who are
flashbangs.
familiar with VR chat know about this thing called an invite only or a friends plus
Yes.
world, where you just don't. You just say, you know, the general population of VR chat, it's full of a bunch of like 9-year-olds. You know what we don't
Yes.
want to experience when we are tired and fed up with the world? 9-year-olds. Okay?
Agreed.
You know,
So we
it's-
just go hide off in our own worlds, and it's great.
honestly, I'm pretty sure like VR chat should be like rated. I think it's rated M, isn't it?
It's rated, I believe it's rated 13 plus.
E13 and up.
Yeah, but
Wait,
but there's a
what?
lot of there's a lot of people that think it should be rated 18 plus, but I don't think it's by any fault of VR chat themselves. So I think it's fine for it to be 13 plus.
Hey.
Actually, VR chat is soon. Okay, I can't say soon. I don't know how much I can say, but they're going to be adding age restriction features so that creators
Oh,
can
thank
say like,
God.
"Hey, this world is 18 plus only."
Goodness, they need
And
to
with
do
that, they're going to have to verify age.
Thank
Now that's
God.
really important because just the other day, Meta lowered their like minimum age requirement by another 3 years.
Okay, creepy.
So now
Creepy.
10-year-olds are allowed to use these things.
Why is this?
Yeah,
Okay,
just-
I don't know why, but why have I been called a femboy again? Like I don't know. This is not the first time I've ever been called a femboy. I'm not. Am I?
You are a small boy. That is enough. There is a chatter in my Discord that gets called a femboy because he is Argentinian and he is small for
Wait, how-
the average guy because
Do you mind
he
if I
comes
ask-
from a place where all of the guys are just generally smaller.
One of my favorite femboys is an Argentinian, but he's not little. He's like 6'4".
What? Okay,
The
question.
average height in Argentina is smaller than it is in most most other
question.
countries.
Do you mind telling me what his height actually is? Because I want to know if I should be concerned or not.
I think he's only like 5'6". I
What?
think he's legitimately like a normal fucking height, and he gets called a femboy for it.
Wait, you said 5'6"?
Yeah, I think he actually gets. I think he's actually 5'6", and he gets teased for being called a femboy because he's short. In my Discord, and I like to keep it lighthearted, but you know they tease him, and sometimes I think about like stopping them, but he doesn't seem to mind it too much.
You know what?
I have offered him.
If you want to help improve that situation, just tell him I'm shorter.
Yeah. Oh, he knows he's not the shortest. He literally fights it every time. I think it's funny.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm no.
Yeah, Sai is a pretty little dude.
He's a little dude. He's just a little guy. We don't talk about
Ow.
how little the little guy is.
You know, I realize.
Sai is worried about it now, and I really don't think he needs to be worried about it. But if he really wants to be worried about it, he can be.
I am fine. It's just one of those things of. I did not know I was really that short. Shit. Oh well.
Yeah, you could get teased for it in my Discord, but you know the difference between like a friend and then like a friend that you've known for a while. It's like you just made this friend, y'all are besties, and you talk and you don't talk shit. Y'all are just friends, and you love each other, right?
I mean,
now in my Discord we generally, a lot of them are one step further than that. We talk shit and we all laugh about it.
I feel like bonus. Didn't I call bonus? I feel like I remember what I'm trying to remember what I called you sometimes. Zach, have you?
I can't remember.
I don't know either. It's like we really.
It's been a couple years, Si.
It's been a couple years. God, we've known each other for years now. Shit. Rick, that's wild. Ow. Why?
Have you eaten those nuts? I don't know. Sai, have you eaten those nuts?
Wait, what? Why are we doing the D's nuts joke right now?
Have you eaten those nuts?
Honestly, I don't like nuts.
Who the fuck
Damn.
is Barack Obama?
Got him real good.
No, I mean, in general, I don't like any sort of
Yo,
nuts.
what?
I don't eat any
Yo,
nuts
who the
at all.
fuck is Barack Obama, and what the fuck is his last name?
Obama Gaming.
We've already seen him. We already seen Obama game. He apparently he plays with President Trump and President Biden and played Call of Duty Zombies.
My favorite AI generated video.
No, those aren't
Not
AI generated. The
generated.
president's actually
No,
gay.
I mean, I know, but like the AI like voiceover ones is when they play Uno together and John F. Kennedy rolls up. Oh my god, I need to watch that one. That was good. It's George Bush, Trump, Obama, and Biden playing Uno together at like a picnic table.
What? Wait, playing
Dude,
Uno?
it's so good. It's so good. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. You see,
Or some of the Minecraft ones, dude. They
the
just had me
Minecraft ones are pretty
rolling.
good, too. Freaking
Shut up, George. We all know you did it.
wait,
I just love that shit.
honestly, it's freaking. Yep, died. That's cool. It's fine.
Only slightly. I
And we need another pack.
I'm good. Good. Allergies are killing me this week. Right before the debut too. Son of a bitch. But no, freaking, like, my favorite stuff is, like, the president's playing, freaking Call of Duty Zombies, and I don't, see, I think everyone's saying it's AI generated. I don't think it's AI generated. See, my conspiracy theory is this. They're actually playing video games just to try and make people feel better about the state of the country. They're actually playing video games. That's not.
Well,
them
that'd be
being
cool.
memes.
I would
That'd be
believe that if
amazing.
I didn't believe that every politician needs their head chopped off.
I mean, yeah. Happy Joe Mama. Why am I getting
yeah.
Joe Mama joke now?
Bonk him on the head.
I can't bonk my chat on the head. They bonk me on the head. Just like
I
chat.
just meant politicians. They all just need to be fucking.
Sorry, I am like ooh. Also, by the way, they bonk me on the head, but they do this to you.
Alright, let's go.
Just alright, let's go. Really? Oh come
let's
on,
just do
really?
it.
Alright, jeez.
Really? Wow. Oh hey, Suj, how's it going? Suj, why do you always do that whenever you come into my chat? Seriously, man. Like every time. Is that like a thing that happens to you guys, or do you guys don't have any outfit changes so it doesn't happen to you?
What?
I get hit in the head with hydrates.
I mean, I think it's better to be hitting the head with hydrates than get, all the stuff you're wearing just ripped off.
I mean, I can just, I can hide. Oh, you know what my chat likes to do? They like to mess with my hair. They'll be like, "Can we get a no hair? Can we get a braids back? Can we get a braids in the front?
Kick him in the head again.
Can we get no glasses? How about the headphones? Can we get rid of those and put them back on?"
I'm comfortable with my suit. My suit makes me feel pristine and nice and everything like that. This, I just feel exposed.
What is going on, dude?
Shh, he's sleeping. Let him be.
What?
He's sleeping, let him be.
Beep.
He's
Everyone's going to alternate outfits,
I know,
man.
right?
You're making me feel left out.
You have an alternate outfit, see?
You're making me feel left out.
Okay, stop going emo mode.
We're
Hello,
going
Spider.
emo mode.
Hello, Such. How are you? Oh, gosh.
Just for that whole, let me drag something over.
What are you dragging over? I swear to God, if it's a pineapple, I'm throwing you out of this.
Get it. Hell yeah, dude. This is the fresh section, man. We're fresh as fuck over here.
You know, half the time I wonder how hot takes and stuff like this. I ask myself every week, what's gonna happen this week? No. I asked
Yellow submarine.
I asked
And
myself
imploded submarine.
how this happens every week. Last week we were talking about, general like stuff that happened. This week we're talking about a submarine that imploded. What happened this week? God dang, what the shit? Oy.
I don't know, man. Existence is an absolute nightmare. It just is. Just pure nightmare.
Yeah, I have pineapple in my shop and I'm starting to regret my life decisions.
It smells like a Bath and Body Works in here, dude.
Yeah,
Emphasis on the body. Ugh.
Are you saying I have a bad one?
I think you stink.
Yeah, well,
It's some of them pits.
I think we improve the smell here.
Yeah. Pineapple is a natural deodorant. I just made that up. Please don't put pineapple on your armpits. I don't know what it'll do.
Let's find out.
Let's find out, he says.
I'm putting my suit back on. Hope you know this.
Yeah,
just
so
just so Such doesn't feel left out, I'll put on the makeup just so he feels better.
So, I know you're made of this will smell like pineapple.
Oh, it smells like gamer in here, bro.
Okay, question. I don't feel like there's a fragrance anyone would want. Ow.
No, I don't think it is.
No one wants a gamer girl. No one. The only fragrance anyone would actually buy is probably gamer girl fragrance.
No, I think the only reason why that would be purchased is because there's some nerds on the internet.
Real gamer girls smell awful.
It's a
Oh,
girl, it's a
gamer
human
sauce.
being.
Goddamn.
You're welcome.
Oh, and I'm sure somebody sells a
Another
gamer girl
two.
fragrance already. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay, 3? Good lord.
Hello, Mina. How's
What?
it going? Oof. When did we get oofed? I don't think we got oofed, right?
Oof? What? Oof? What?
Apparently we've been oofed.
Why oof?
I don't know. We got oofed. But
We all live in a yellow submarine.
oh yeah,
A
question.
yellow submarine and an
For the
imploded
new
submarine.
topic, do any of you guys have anything you wish to ask anyone this week? Oh yeah, chat. Does anyone have a
Oh.
question they wish to tag about?
What the heck happened with Evanito?
Wait, Eva, what?
Do none of you know who Evanito is?
Isn't he
I
that
have
one
no
guy
idea
that
who
streams
that
with Nux?
He's the guy who's been lately doing this thing where he'll pull three VTubers onto a couch for a podcast.
What
What?
do y'all? It's heresy.
stop.
It's okay. I am so sick and tired of this. We have it
Pineapple
here.
goes
I
on
don't
pizza.
like it here. Ray keeps bringing the pineapples into my shop. I am about ready to wring his neck for this. And besides, I can't even call him a him. I know he's a guy pretending to be a girl, he's a girl pretending to be a guy, pretending to be a girl. It's a pretendingception. You see, Ray is using a voice changer right now. He's actually a girl pretending to be a guy in a girl's body. In a
Okay,
weird way.
just for that.
What do you actually do? Stop! No, don't you dare! No! I'm out.
They live in the trees, Si. They're in the trees. Skedaddle. I like this. I like this little setup that you got.
Hold on, I gotta crush side real quick.
Look. It says it right in their bio. I am not a girl.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where's
or
the
a
pineapple?
cat.
Where's the pineapple?
Or a cat.
Where's the pineapple? Oh shit! It's over there.
Just going to Aussie mode on
It says it right in his bio.
I know he's a pineapple. I don't like pineapple, okay? I don't like it, okay? I'm not a big fan of pineapple, okay? If you're wondering why if you're wondering why
my voice box just tried to contract on itself. Fuck.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the femboy in here, man.
wait, what?
A femboy.
It's almost
What?
over, right?
I mean, yeah, but still, what the shit? A femboy. God, I get accused of being a femboy all the time. What the shit?
I gotta go get him.
Sorry.
He's gonna spawn in here. I gotta go get him. Oh.
I'll bring the billet back in a minute.
Okay, Chad, what happened? How did this end up the way this is going?
I'll be back.
How did I get on the roof? I have so many questions right
idea.
now. How did I get
Oh,
here?
We all live in yo country.
Oh, you're
We
dead.
all live in a big submarine. A big
Ow.
submarine. A paper submarine.
I hope you know this fucking hurt. Ow. Ow.
Why is I so
I'm getting drugged across the floor
so
by my
vertical?
face.
What is he doing?
I don't know what's happening to Sai, to be honest.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I think my brain.
That's what getting canceled looks like. I don't know.
Dun.
What's the most offensive food to eat? Offensive food.
Okay, I'd say the most offensive food to eat is pineapple on pizza in front of someone. Anyone.
No.
Sushi with a fork.
No. Actually, yeah.
Sushi with a fork.
Sushi with a fork. That actually makes a lot more sense. Sushi with a fork. Sounds
Sushi
like
with a
word.
fork is so goddamn white.
It's so. It's so wrong in so many ways. I don't know. It's just wrong.
I don't have the coordination to use chopsticks.
Like, let's put it this way.
No.
I
No, I got a worse one.
Minutes learning how to use them.
Wait, what's the worst one, Luna? I don't think you can beat that.
Soup with a fork. You're gonna be sitting there.
Offensive so much as it is just a waste of time.
It's
Okay.
an annoyance for everybody at the table because they have to sit there and
No, that's
watch you
awful.
have to sit through them
Fusion.
eating the soup
No,
for 2 hours.
Luna.
If you don't eat,
no,
you
Luna.
unwrap your sushi
Unwrap
before you
your
eat it to check
sushi.
for worms. You're crazy.
Oh
No,
my
that's the protein, dude. What are you talking about?
There you go. Just eat the worms.
No.
Be a mean.
This is what you really shouldn't do. You
Oh,
shouldn't.
femboys here, boys.
Okay, before you say anything, cook pizza without cheese.
I've seen worse than pizza without cheese. I'm sorry.
Really? You've seen
Pizza with
worse?
cheese is how it was originally made, man.
Really? That's gross. Yeah, eat my famous tapeworm sushi. It's delicious. Oh my. For me, I love it when other girls get mad because
I can use my boobs as a cup holder. Oh yeah. All I'm gonna say is
Is that a flex? I feel like
I
that might be a
wish I
flex.
had tits.
Is that a? I feel like that's a flex. Is that a flex? I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't get it.
See, it's not only a flex, but there
I'm
comes
on
a
live stream
point.
right now, man.
But the smart girls will say, "Ha, you can do that. I'm sorry for you because guess what? Now you've got back problems. You got scoliosis because of it. Sorry,
you like?
that's your fault.
Like right there.
Shouldn't have
Wait,
bragged
no,
about it."
Like over there. Yeah, there we go.
Femboy to my right.
We're winning.
How did this happen? How did I let this happen? How did this happen?
Luna
to
coping
me?
with no.
Sorry.
I am not
I think I'm gonna
coping.
have to go south.
Okay, I may have
No,
I
it
may
was
have
fun.
A cups.
It was.
Okay, but
It was fun.
Your link is your PieShock link is active until like 6 in the morning, so you can just like whiz it whenever you want. God damn it, he just hit it.
I'm gonna hit a bunch now.
He's loading it up. He's loading up the queue. Ow, fuck.
You don't understand. Boneless, I'm going to wait. I'm gonna wait to thank you for the follow, TM. I'm gonna wait until 3 in the morning. No, you don't understand. I'm gonna wait till 3 in the morning and I'm gonna shock
gotta
the
get outta
shit
here.
out of you. I'm gonna shock the shit
I
out
gotta
of you
get out of
at
here.
3 in the morning.
Sai, you're being aggressive.
I am. Jeffy's gone.
Alright,
Boneless,
Sai, I'll see you tomorrow or something.
see you, dude. Bye.
Hey,
Thanks for
see
going
ya.
to the shop.
bye.
Yeah,
What?
I'll hold on to the pizza for now.
Yes, hold on to the pizza. But no, like, let's see. I'm honestly out of topics. You guys have got any other topics you want to talk about this week?
Editing is painful.
God,
Full
this-
agreed.
Agreed. But no, what makes it worse is, you know the YouTube shorts?
Uh-huh.
I messed up on a key thing that's been fucking me over, apparently.
Yeah, Silinx. I spent a half an hour of this stream working on editing, and I made it through about a minute worth of building footage, cutting to just when things get placed for 3 frames each, and I only made it through a couple minutes, and that was me going relatively quickly.
Fucking... Oh god, what the shit? Why are people why are people competing for what they can crush in chat? What the shit? I can't
All I'm
tell
gonna
if that's a
say,
good thing or a
Neapolitan,
bad
it only
thing.
takes 2 of those for me to get drunk.
That's a fair... Wait, really?
I'm a lightweight. It takes me 2 white
I
claws
am
to get
not
drunk.
a thick boy.
It really only takes me 1 if I drink it fast,
Because
but you know.
dominance. That makes a lot of sense. Ray, can you crush anything with your thighs?
Several things actually.
I can crush a lot with my thighs, not really with my tits though.
Australians made the world's worst tank, and it's called the Bob Simple tank.
My boyfriend is Australian, I need to know what this is. Hold on. I love it. This is my baby. This is my child. This was an intentional. This was a. Could be worse. Could be the British Wiener dog. No.
Okay,
It doesn't need to be a good tank. It just needs to look pretty. Okay.
Let's be honest, Fusion. We don't talk about the British here because if we do talk about the British, we have to mention how we threw the tea in the harbor.
She's ruining the tank world. No. The cute the sample tank
It's
is cute.
awful. It's awful.
It's cute.
Okay, it can be cute and awful at the same time. Can we agree on that?
Look. Yeah. It's not good for combat. It will flip over immediately. But it's cute. It's cute. I would put a little model sample tank on a shelf somewhere.
You know what?
I would do that.
We need Girl and Panzer to return for a second season. I want that. I don't know why. I want that so bad. Does anyone else want that? I want Girl and Panzer, season 3 or some shit.
The Bob Simple tank was an armored
Fuck you.
tractor
My
with
lore 2
machine
is
gun.
boiling.
You
Oh
know,
gosh.
I
Oh
don't
gosh.
care.
I think
You, wait, Fusion.
He's flaring up. He's flaring
The
up.
Bob Sample is just a square Dalek.
There goes Luna destroying the chat currently. Oh no.
it
But if
It was
anyone
just
doesn't
a
have any more
Dalek.
questions or topics, does everyone want to see the new hot takes for next week?
Have I seen
Let's
it?
do it.
Does anyone know? I'm asking if chat wants to see it because I'm ready to show everybody what's gonna be happening next week. My boobs are like GT3 tags. Oh my gosh, what the shit? If you have to measure your tits in tanks, I feel like it's a bad thing. Yes.
I'm not gonna question it. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna question it.
Well, okay, I'll show everybody the new freaking hot takes if everybody's ready. Pog jab, let's do it.
Take everybody in. Oh, thanks for bringing me back here. We took a pretty little portal.
Oh.
Can I have some of the pop? Can I have some of the pop rocks on the wall?
No, you don't get any of the pop rocks.
No,
Pop Rocks.
I want pop rock.
You can have it next time you're here.
Dang it.
No
Oh,
pop rocks.
and
here.
now we're into a few places I can hide a pineapple.
God, why are you doing this? I showed you the new stuff because I thought everyone would be like, "Oh, that's cool." Not, I want to hide pineapples there now. What the shit?
Hey, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't want to hide pineapples in it. Put it that way.
If it wasn't good, why is it worth hiding pineapples in it?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just questioning why that's your first thing to do is go hide pineapples everywhere.
Why wouldn't I hide lemons?
Yep.
I like
Hmm?
lemons though.
I
But
did
you-
hide
you-
lemons.
You don't need to hide lemons. I like lemons. You just I don't like pineapples, so you're gonna have to hide the pineapples. But
I like pineapples too, but hiding lemon so I can go lemon over and over again on stream just to bother somebody. Just say lemon 100 times in an hour stream.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
like just bother somebody. You know.
M&Ms were made. Wait, M&Ms were made for the U.S. Army? I gotta look this up.
Huh. Interesting.
Or do you know that one of the M&M's things is that they one of their like what are they called, like the things that they say on the ads is like it's covered so that it doesn't melt in your hands, but those bitches melt in your hands. Those bitches melt easily in your hands.
They
Fuck
were made
them.
exclusively for service members in 1941. What the shit?
Huh?
M&Ms were made for soldiers in World War II. Like, legitly, that's the reason they were created. What? I can't tell if that's cool or not. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's just... Holy shit. Okay, at this point, can we... at this point, is World War II as bad as everyone says it is? Because we're getting, like, M&Ms from it. We're getting, like, technology no one's ever thought of before. Electricity, like, radio, all that stuff, you know. It's... At this point... Yes.
People, a lot of people die.
So,
They-
lots of people die all the time. Go back to the Black Death, half of Europe died.
And we're not saying the Black Death was good.
I'm not saying it was good. I mean, a little bit. Yep, I'm done. Oh. 80 million people died in World War II. Exactly, yes.
60
But we got
million.
60 million people died in World War II. Yes, 100%. But we got M&Ms.
Well,
M&Ms aren't that good.
Like, and katanas were completely revolutionized, apparently, also, with how they make them.
That's fair.
What were?
Well, yeah, basically how they make katanas in a modern sense is they,
understand.
like, take...
But we got M&Ms. I understand.
Japan
that.
literally lost like 2 whole cities.
We got M&Ms though.
They aren't worth it. The chocolate is not worth it. Demon Boy, it's not
Nope.
worth it.
It's worth it.
But you all know what was worth it?
It's not
The
worth
anime.
it.
The love
The anime
of
was worth
M&Ms. M&Ms is worth it. Okay, it's worth it. M&Ms are worth it.
The anime
worth it.
was worth it.
The anime was worth it. Oh, no.
Are you sure about that?
100% yes. The M&Ms are worth it.
Oh, quite literally, the narrative around anime completely changed after World War II. And it
Luna,
was
apparently go check your
perfect
DMs.
storytelling.
Sorry, what? What
I feel like she's not a murderess.
Yes. 100% yes. But I'm still gonna say this. M&Ms, it was worth it.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this here
Uh-huh.
because Fusion's being a little bit of a stinky, impatient butthole.
Oh no.
I didn't know.
No one caused anime. No World War II caused. Wait.
I feel sorry for the people in my
World War
room,
II
in my
did
house.
Wait, World War II caused anime?
No, anime was a thing before then, but it was revolutionized after World War II for the storytelling because it is.
Cheapest and easiest thing to make. The fact that Chief taught me as a reason after Japan. Oh yeah, ramen apparently. It was, in my opinion, yeah, they lost millions in these 2 cities, but they should have attacked us when we wanted to stay. That is fair. Anime was generally not focused upon before the sun got Well, gee, I was gonna make a sunscreen joke, but I don't feel like that's appropriate. Japan had to coming in. Sometime, yeah, half and half. Like the level of response for the level of destruction. I don't know. There's stuff to be argued there. Honestly, if we were doing a history lesson, I could go about a long time because I love history.
Small history lesson about how Japan took over like half of Asia by saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do this," and everybody else said, "No, you're not. You're not gonna do that." And then they just went and did it anyways.
Yeah, fair.
It took over like half of Asia by saying, "You're not gonna stop us from taking over a bit of your land, are you?" And then they didn't.
My grandfather kept one as a war trophy. That's cool. You see, I wish I could be proud of my grandfather. That way I can't. My grandfather was a dick. Oh well. Japan within 8 months took also the public. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But no, does anyone else have any... Oh yeah, does anyone in chat want to talk about any topics you guys wish to ask us? Those are the Germans as well.
Any topics, chat?
Any topics, anyone at all. Ask these bitches anything you want.
I just ran out of sour gummy worm.
Wait, sour gummy worms? Why?
I ran out.
Yes.
I know. I don't
Well,
have any
what's-
munchies anymore.
Okay, you want to know my opinion on World War II? The Russians wouldn't have made it without US basically sending them all their equipment. The Japanese made a mistake by attacking US, which wanted to be left out of the war, and the Germans made a mistake by even starting the war to begin with. And the French, well, no one really can complain about them because they surrendered within the first week, basically. Italy
But
was
how do
useless.
you how look at France and Italy and tell me that they've ever stood their ground against another country
I can't.
for a sustained period of time.
Luna, have you ever heard of the Napoleonic Wars?
Napoleon is an outlier.
Napoleon is not an outlier. He literally forged an empire almost as big as Rome did, and if he finished off Russia, would have basically unified all of Europe. What the hell are you talking about?
Napoleon was the outlier
Napoleon's
of
not an
French
outlier.
history.
He's French. He's French. You asked when. I said Napoleon.
Other than Napoleon.
No, there is no other than Napoleon. Napoleon is
Exactly.
the rule, damn it. Everyone thinks, oh gosh, it's Napoleon. Napoleon was
Napoleon was also
badass, let's be
not
honest.
short.
Yeah, Napoleon wasn't short, actually. He was actually decently, sized for his era. And the worst part is, he was so badass. Countries didn't declare war on France, they declared war on Napoleon. You have to be a badass for countries to literally make an entire conglomeration in order to declare war on you
Silence.
specifically.
Well, yeah, well, Napoleon was one of like only 7 people to actually lay siege to Moscow.
He laid
like,
siege to
that's
Moscow.
impressive.
He nearly took. I think he took Pittsburgh and everything like
So you're
that.
just gonna
Oh,
ignore
no,
that?
no, he took Moscow, but he could not hold it. He held it for
And
36
had
days.
one of the large what? Why are we talking about Napoleon's third leg, please? Germans. Mistake.
Be super one caca.
Oh my gosh. He also considered one of 7 Arctic. Yeah, basically. 7, 3. Yeah, basically. Let's be honest. Napoleon was a badass, and the fact that no one.
Napoleon is one of the only rulers of France that has not bitched out the moment anybody else tried to stop them from doing something.
Fair. That's fair.
Like France and Italy, as a rule, just don't fight. They're just like, please don't hurt us. We're just over here. And then they're like, oh, wait, our own people? Fuck them. We're gonna have like a bunch of French revolutions. We're gonna spend all of our time fighting ourselves. But you know what?
I say the French
At
are
least
more
we're not fighting them.
I'm gonna be honest, the French are more deadly to themselves than they are to anyone else.
Mm-hmm,
Because when they fight each other, like, they go bloody with it, like the French Revolution, oh my gosh. At least when the Americans had their revolution, they all kind of agreed to kill the British, not the other way around, at least.
Don't forget that Napoleon had nothing on Ivan the Terrible. True.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, honestly, if you want to go with Ivan the Terrible, the Mongolians, you go far back in history to talk about all the empires that were super duper massive. Let's be honest.
Yeah, welcome to France.
We
We
surrender.
surrender. Please leave.
No, please take whatever you want. Just leave us alone. But no,
Like,
I feel
we give you all the stuff.
yeah, I'm just saying. For France, a lot of their things are being surrender, but you have to give Napoleon props. You know, you have to say at least Napoleon's either the outlier, but he is decent. Oh, bro, the
He
Mongolians were awesome.
did his
The
thing.
Mongolians were cool. I like the Mongolians.
There's
Historical
a
wise,
reason
no.
China built a wall.
I like them. I like them historical wise, not them as like an actual people. Because if they were here in modern day, they'd be actually a nuisance. Modern day? How would you
Well,
do
they're
a modern
the
day
Great Wall of
Mongolia?
China. Enough said.
Yeah. They threw the Black Death victims. Yeah, they threw the Black Death victims over the walls. It was really, really screwed up, but at the same time, it was also ingenious. Napoleon was such a badass. He got the respect of soldiers that sit on Barrage as well. Yeah,
You're gonna
basically.
sit me down? No. Fusion.
Mm-hmm.
Fusion, I am comedy. I am not serious. I could care fucking less what France did. It's outside of my boundaries.
What is
It's
that?
outside of my control.
If you want to go into other history, we could go into the American Civil War. I love that era of history. That's a really fun era of history to go into.
Fuck, not me. Fuck France.
Fuck France. Ooh, let's talk about the Roman invasion of Gaul.
Can
Oh, I agree. Maybe I'll be crushing.
Oh, crush me, please, mommy. Crush me.
Babe.
I'm so
How do you
scared.
devolve
I'm
this?
so
Ray,
scared.
Ray,
Don't
how did-
hurt me.
Ray, how did it devolve this? Ray, help me. Ray, help. Help.
It started with pineapple.
Help! Oh god, it did start with pineapples. How did it start with pineapples? How did this come in? You know, it's like tracing the invention of anime back to the Roman Empire. You don't expect that to be where it originated, but it originated there.
Now you see what really happened, back in the day, someone put a pineapple on a pizza.
Uh-huh.
Someone got mad about it, and then Captain America: Civil War happened.
Oh god. Oh gosh, as equal grounds says you basically. If you guys are ready, I don't have any more topics, so do you guys have anything else you wish to discuss?
I wanna do a thing, not this. Smile.
What is there something specific?
BattleBit is Pog. That is my description.
BattleBit is Pog.
Thank you.
BattleBit is Pog. I love BattleBit. I was actually
I have
gonna
not
have
played
a
it yet, but I do plan on getting it.
It is so good, dude. She wants to die?
She wants to die.
I mean, I feel like everyone here wants to die, at least a little bit.
Free me from my hell. Allow me to think. Thank you.
Are you okay?
No, but we say we are.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Ray, where's your stream?
Steam. I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
Add me on Steam too. I'll DM you.
Oh no. Oh, that's screwed up. Oh no, let's not. No, that's depressing. No.
Yeah, that unfortunately that happens after every major conflict. I hate it with the passion, but it's just objective truth.
Saddening, I am. That is sad. Oh well. But yeah, forget the. Yeah, honestly, I love history with a passion. I could talk about history forever. The Roman Empire falls, Islam began to rise, which led to the Skill Road, East country being on the list, leading explorers, which led to the Japan isolation policy, to the prevent colonies, which led to War II, which led to their defeat, and from that, the ashes came. Oh my God, Roman action. You can trace the fall of Rome.
Wow.
In anime. How? Why? How?
I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed.
I'm impressed that's actually a thing. I'm just like, you know, the dominoes fell when Rome fell, you know? Like, what the hell?
But, or if there's one thing that from Rome that still lives on today,
Anime.
well, that and democracy.
Yeah, democracy. But honestly, I'm kind of out of topics. If no one else has anyone, I'm ready to raid someone. You guys are.
Yeah, there's
go
something I
raid
actually
somebody.
need to get to, so.
Oh wait, you need
Yep.
to do something. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna go raid. Let's go raid Miyu. She's doing her stuff right now. And plus, I was on her thing yesterday, so kind of give her a bit of a props from yesterday.
Okay.
Miyu. How do I feel like I'm typing this in wrong. Oh,
Which Miyu are we talking about?
cat girl.
That doesn't help.
She don't mention this to her.
Miyuki.
She has dick wings.
Huh?
She has dick wings.
It's on a cliffhanger like that.
I mean, she has quick. You'll see in a second, everybody. She has dick wings. But either way, thank you all for being here. It's a great. But the store's closed, so get the fuck out.